search of the truth, in search of the right things, until he encountered the angel of the Lord in the cave of Hira. How prepared are we for the rains? What sacrifices are we prepared to make to deal with it once and for all? What must we do to win the fight against corruption and financial irregularities once and for all? All of these and more coming up here on the Super Morning Show with me, Winston Amoah. But as always, we do the show with you, so get on to X, use the hashtag JoySMS, then on WhatsApp 055 1111 997. Coming up is the news at 6.
And darkness all around, you feel so helpless, you can't see which way to go. Don't despair and never lose hope, 'cause Allah is always by your side. Inshallah, 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 you'll find your way. Inshallah, 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 you'll find your way. Every time you commit one more mistake, you feel you can't repent, and that it's way too late. You're so confused, wrong decisions you have made haunt your mind, and your heart is full of shame. But don't despair and never lose hope, 'cause Allah is always by your side. Inshallah, 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 you'll find your way. Inshallah, 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 you'll find your way. Turn to Allah, He's never far away. Put your trust in Him, raise your hands and pray. Oh yeah, Allah, guide my steps, don't let me go astray. You're the only one who can show me the way. Show me the way.
Joy 99.7 FM.
Show me the way.
Hello, good morning, and welcome to the news at 6. The news is live on Joy 99.7 and H103.9 FM in Accra. In Kumasi, we're on Love 99.5 FM and in all 16 regions of Ghana via our partner stations. We're also live on myjoyonline.com, X Spaces, and YouTube. Coming up, government dismisses claims that the proposed National Information Technology Agency NITA bill seeks to impose hefty license fees on individuals, web developers, and startups.
Just so that we are clear, any suggestion that NITA is looking to charge a web developer or some IT person 6,000 cedis or 25,000 cedis cannot be said to be honest and factual.
We hear more from the Communications Minister shortly. Calls mount for prosecution of Sports Committee Chair who rejects any attempts to enter into plea bargains in African Games audit scandal.
I can tell you that we are not in favor of that kind of approach. We want the thing to go the full haul at the law court. We are not to determine anyway, but that is our position because it's becoming too many.
In business,
Bank of Ghana to mop up over 16 billion cedis through cash reserve ratio to ease pressure in the foreign exchange market. We'll tell you more from IC Research.
and National Chief Imam urges Muslims to reflect on the spiritual significance and values of sacrifice, faith and unity associated with Eid al-Adha. More as cause of Muslims throng the Aveno livestock markets in Accra to purchase sheep and cattle for the annual sacrifice. These and more with me, Fred Smith. This is Joy News, independent, fearless and credible. Minister for Communications, Digital Technology and Innovations, Samuel Nati George, has dismissed claims that the proposed National Information Technology Agency, or NITA, bill seeks to impose hefty licensing fees on individual web developers and startups. The proposed legislation has sparked widespread concern on social media following reports that web developers could be required to pay licensing fees of either 6,000 Ghana cedis or 25,000 to operate. But speaking during an X-Space discussion earlier yesterday, the minister clarified that the certification requirement is not targeted at individual developers or small startups.
When you go to the website, the individuals that NITA says it is certifying are vendors to MDAs and MMDA. Now, I've seen all kinds of articles and all kinds of suggestions that whether you're a phone repairer or whether you build softwares as a hobby, NITA is licensing you. That's the NITA website. It is clearly stated there that if you offer a service to government, you must be certified. It must be regulated. You offer a service to government, government must identify and certify the persons who run those services. Because again, I've seen that people say we're asking a web developer who earns 3,000 to pay 6,000. Please go scroll down. I want to see what the fees are. So application prices, IT graduate. Again, don't forget, offering a service to government.
I heard the Communications Minister, Sam Nati George. Now, Chairman of Parliament's Youth and Sports Committee, Ernest Henry Nogbe, is urging government to reject any plea bargain arrangement that would allow individuals cited in the Auditor General's report on the 13th African Games to simply refund monies without facing prosecution. Speaking on Top Story, Mr. Nogbe argued that such practices are increasingly becoming common in corruption-related cases and are weakening the fight against accountability and deterrence.
At this point in time, we are against anything short of, or let's say we are against what we call the nomenclature now we call plea bargaining, where somebody will have to embezzle amount of money, go home and they say, come and do plea bargaining and then pay part of the money or pay the money and go scot-free. I can tell you that we are not in favor of that kind of approach. We want the thing to go the full haul at the law court. We are not to determine anyway, but that is our position because it's becoming too many.
Meanwhile, anti-corruption campaigner Edem Senanu says the Sports Ministry must establish a dedicated procurement unit with strong sanctions regime.
You need leadership that is interested, keenly so, in enforcing the laws and having a strong sanction regime, the kind of regime where when you get caught and they punish you 10 years and so on and so forth, and not just the punishment in terms of the sanction, but recovering the amounts involved, that's asset recovery, and having a surcharge, a premium, because the time value of money must also be considered. That way we'll be getting results. We still haven't gotten there, and there's work to be done in that space.
Well, with the Eid al-Adha celebrations just hours away, scores of Muslims thronged the Aveno livestock market in Accra to purchase sheep and cattle for the annual sacrifice. Traders say business has been brisk throughout the day yesterday, with expectations of even higher patronage later on as more buyers rushed to secure animals ahead of the festivities.
The market is moving small. For now, it's moving small. But we expect more market tomorrow. Like this one, we want it 13,000. 13,000. We have 10,000. We have 8,000. We have 4,000. We have 3,500. The market will start like 4:30 to 5. It's evening market. Right now it's almost 1 o'clock, so we don't start the market. But the people are coming, trying their best. People are buying too.
Well, we say happy Eid to all our Muslim brothers and sisters. Now, President Mahama has directed the Ministries of Foreign Affairs and the Interior to begin work expeditiously on the modalities required to realize the vision of expanding Ghana's free visa policy for Africans to cover all persons of African descent. Speaking at the launch of the new e-visa policy and portal at the Kempinski Gold Coast Hotel, President Mahama stated that the policy will be rolled out in the near future.
Our long-term vision is even broader. We are envisaging a future, and I believe it is not far off, in which all people of African descent can return and travel to Ghana without paying visa fees, as they reconnect with their ancestral homeland. I've therefore directed the Ministries of Foreign Affairs and Interior to begin work expeditiously on modalities required to advance this vision.
And our President Mahama also directed the Ministry of the Interior and its stakeholders to move away from traditional paper-based systems towards an electronic permitting platform to fully automate the issuance of work and residence permits.
Ladies and gentlemen, we draw your attention to other areas that require end-to-end automation, namely the processing and issuance of work permits and residence permits. You will agree with me that the time has come to move away from the traditional paper-based methods towards an e-permitting platform. Having successfully launched the e-visa platform built on the API PNR system, I hereby ask the Minister of Interior, via the Ghana Immigration Service, Ghana Investment Promotion Center, the Ministry of Transport and Service Providers, to expand this platform to cover the full automation process for the issuance of work permits and residence permits.
And you heard President Mahama there. Now, before we go, the Architects Registration Council is intensifying monitoring of construction activities across the country amid growing concerns over unregulated developments and compliance with professional standards. The move follows a surge in construction projects within urban centers, prompting renewed inspections aimed at protecting lives and property through stricter enforcement of safety standards. Michelle Latte has more.
The Compliance Committee of the Architects Registration Council is warning developers and contractors operating without registered architects or approved permits to regularize their projects or face sanctions. The caution follows inspections at selected construction sites across Accra to assess compliance with architectural and building regulations. Chairman of the committee, Samuel Korte, says the exercise is part of efforts to ensure construction projects adhere to approved standards and safety requirements.
There are lots of construction projects ongoing in the city and other parts of the country which are not being supported by registered architects, and this is a huge concern. So this is more or less a caution to any project ongoing currently. If there are construction projects that for you, a developer or an owner, you don't have registered architects or you don't have the right permits and the like, be aware we could be coming to your site very soon.
Acting Registrar of the Council, Josephine Pesese, says the regulator is working closely with local authorities to strengthen enforcement amid concerns over building collapses and unregulated construction activities.
We have foreign architects, we have people who are not professionals also practicing within the space. So if the compliance team goes out consistently, we should be able, that's our target, we should be able to drop those who are not professionals.
And you heard that report by Michelle Latte. And that brings an end to the news at 6. I'm Fred Smith. It's more at myjournalline.com. Up next will be business on the Super Morning Show.
Oh, jump on now. Go. Google me. At what time will you come back where I don't hear the sound of your car? Why you buy new car?
No, I don't change my car. It be the same ride. It be the fuel way I change. Way one shouts it. Ever since I started using the all-new Excellium Premium Fuel, fortified with 3-in-1 action. Oh, Joe, now my car they run like electric car. No, it's so.
This is the type of fuel where they want to. Because now engine they cost. Where they want for way if I buy it, it go protect my engine. And with the small way I buy, I go drive, sir.
Absolutely. It's like strapping a turbocharger to your engine and giving it a protector. And what they bust my mindset be the 3-in-1 action, no? Excellium they prevent up to 99% of deposit. It be anti-wear, some be anti-corrosion. Won't pay when I open there.
Hey, so where can I find this magical fuel?
Just head over to any Total Energy service station and your car will thank you.
Hey, then make a finish my gobe fast, then rush go Total Energies. My friend, but why your hand my gobe inside?
I give you info. Make a fill the gobe too small.
Go, the gogo.
Excellium is designed to protect your car engine, decrease fuel consumption, and lower CO2 emissions. Don't say fuel, say Excellium. Choose Excellium, choose quality.
When I say ABSA, you say yes. ABSA Bakiti, we go say yes this 2026 till your jobs start dropping down. Yes, you listening to me right now. I know you get dreams. A work is here. And they work it well. Like me, I want to buy that Porsche car I've been dreaming of. I move into my dream house. No landlord will say me. Join the ABSA family and let's help you say yes to your dreams with tailored banking solutions from loans, mortgages, credit cards to digital banking and more. Make 2026 the year of yes with ABSA. Your story matters.
Brushing gets more fun with your kids with the new Pepsodent Kids toothpaste. Give your smiles protection that lasts. Grab yours today from a store near you. This advert is FDA approved.
Mom, please can I have some milk in my Milo?
Have you tasted it?
No, but I didn't see you add milk.
Hey, taste it before you ask me any question.
Hey, milk na chum say.
This is Milo all in one. Milo Pampa, cocoa, malt, milk show, everything is inside.
Milo All-in-One already comes with more milk. Just mix with water and taste the nourishing goodness of quality cocoa, malt, and more milk all in one sachet. Milo, the energy to go further. This advert is FDA approved.
Enjoy homemade taste of Shito always with Didi Shito. Made with carefully selected ingredients, no preservatives, no colorants.
Preservative just helps us spice. That's how we taste. Spicy we eat.
Didi Shito, if you do need. This advert is FDA approved.
Cast your mind back to 2022. The prices were rising. The stress was high. Every liter of fuel felt like a sacrifice. Do you remember who stepped forward first? When others were comfortable with high prices, Star Oil chose you. We cut our own profits so you could keep your AC on, keep your engines running, and keep your life moving without the heavy burden. We gave you room to breathe when things felt tight. Because of you, our Star Savers, we became #1. Today, the pumps are a battleground. Others are finally cutting prices because they have to. But Star Oil, we do it because we want to. Don't just chase a price, remember a friendship. We were there for you then, and with new innovations coming your way, we are here for you now. Star Oil, still quality and affordable fuels for all.
When the bills are mega.
When the plans are mega.
When the pressure is mega.
When the need is mega.
Then you need a mega answer. That answer is Societe Generale Ghana's Mega Loan. Societe Generale Ghana's Mega Loans promo is available to new and existing salaried workers, existing loan subscribers, including top-up customers and pensioners. Get support for personal needs, family priorities, school fees, home improvement, business support, and more. Enjoy big loans, low rates with a quick and straightforward process designed to help you move without delay. Visit any Societe Generale Ghana branch today or call 030-2214-314. Societe Generale Ghana. The future is you.
Right, so welcome back and thank you very much for staying with us here on the Super Morning Show on Joy 99.7 FM. And the 6 a.m. news was brought to us by Absa Bank Ghana Limited, Your Story Matters, and Total Energies Total. We go the extra mile for you, which means we can bring you the Joy Business Report brought to us by Omnibisic Bank, not just another bank. Akbafu.
Good morning.
Good morning. How you doing?
I'm great. It's a good day to be alive.
Yes.
There's going to be plenty. What is it? Cow meat? Good. I don't know if there's goat meat. But
I like how you say it. See, you don't want trouble. So cow meat. Goat meat. You don't want to say beef, Chevron, mutton, and all those. No. It's okay. You're just good to go. I mean, there'll be lots of meat today.
Meat. Plenty to eat.
Yeah. That's okay. I
always look forward to the rice,
Charlie,
rice.
There's a way of preparing the stew and the sauce.
The sauce.
So that rice and
nice.
The zungu stew or sauce that Charlie, it's so nice.
It's so nice.
I don't know how they do it.
We've got to learn it.
No, they have to teach us how they do it. My goodness. Look, I just love it.
Mm-hmm.
And I am chairman of a fitness and fun club.
Okay.
In my area,
okay.
Bedo's Fitness and Fun Club.
Hey.
There are Muslims in there.
Okay.
So today,
there's going to be a party.
Of course, as expected, there'll be a party. Oh, have a secretary, but you can be my personal secretary, Sabuti.
And I like the fact that our Muslim brothers, sisters always share during this time.
You see, there's a belief that I have. I'll share it with you. They say, blessed is the hand that giveth. Okay? So if you give, you will get.
Yeah, that's true.
Nature, the laws of nature are like this. If you give, nature. So if you're not a religious person, but if you are very religious like us, we say if you give, God will give to you. Okay? If you give. Because whatever it is, if you give, God will give you more. So you are able to give more. And that's it. If you look out for humankind, nature looks out for you.
That's constant.
So in all things give. And so for me, I'm happy, that Muslim brothers and sisters, they always give. It's something, it's part of their 5 pillars. They give a lot. So it's good.
Yeah.
Today, we're joining them. Today is the Feast of Sacrifice. They say the big one. I was telling Fentio, and whoever is listening should send Tahiru Fentio, this message. I asked him yesterday, Fentio, tomorrow is the big one. He said, oh, no. I said, Fentio, I know. Tomorrow is the big one. As a student of religions, I know that tomorrow is the big one.
Yeah.
And so today is the big one. So we're going to be having some good time with our Muslim
I
brothers
hope
and sisters.
Okay, I just hope Fento is coming to work. If not,
he's not coming to work today. Don't look for him. But tomorrow, I mean, up to Friday, Saturday, they still would give you.
Yeah.
So, and there's a way they fry the meat too.
Oh yes,
Charlie, and they can store it. Once they fry it like that, Charlie, you don't have a problem.
Can be stored for days.
Charlie, Dara, this morning we're going to be talking about sacrifice. I asked a question. So look, all of us must be willing to sacrifice. We must give something in the interest of the state. What would that thing be? Is a conversation we must have. But also this morning we're asking, what would it take to deal with the flooding situation?
We keep asking this question
every year. It's like we don't care. And also, I'm interested in the audit report of the 13th African Games, Accra 2023. 580 million. I mean, look, when it comes to catering, for instance, we actually paid for services that were being done by another company. So the caterer, transportation, logistics, which was being handled by another company.
Why do we do this to ourselves?
Indeed. Why do we do this to ourselves? All of these coming up here on the Super Morning Show. Let's get interactive. Get onto X. Use the hashtag JoySMS. Then on WhatsApp, 055-11-11997. But I think the trumpet will go to our Muslim brothers and sisters.
Oh, yes. Definitely. Most definitely. There's no...
So, to our Muslim brothers and sisters,
we say trumpet! Hi, good morning. Welcome to the Joy Business Report. Coming up this morning, Bank of Ghana to mop up over 16 billion cedis through cash reserve ratio to ease pressure in the foreign exchange market. We'll tell you more from IC Research. Also, stakeholders call for transformation of Ghana's extractive sector rather than nationalization at the Joy Business Roundtable. Plus, judgment on revocation of GN Savings and Loans license challenged at the Supreme Court. Details coming up. My name is Daryl Kwao. Thanks for being with us. Hello to our friends listening from Koforidua on KTU Radio. The Bank of Ghana is likely to mop up over 16 billion Ghana cedis into unremunerated cash reserve ratio while simultaneously releasing $1.4 billion from the cash reserve ratio. That is according to IC Insights. Here's more.
IC Insights said this is expected to create interbank demand for the cedi as banks recalibrate their liquidity framework to comply within the next 2 weeks. Again, it could potentially ease the exchange rate pressure in the short term, barring the impact of higher energy import bills. The Bank of Ghana unexpectedly amended the cash reserve ratio requirement, shifting from the 2-year-long dynamic cash reserve ratio system to a uniform ratio of 20% for all banks, with effect from 4th June 2026. Additionally, the new reserve will be maintained in the domestic currency, effectively rolling back a year ago with underlying currency of deposits. For the Bank of Ghana, IC Insights said this could reduce banks' holdings of open market operation securities, thereby cutting its sterilization cost. It added that, from a monetary policy perspective, it believes the BOG deployed the measure to further tighten cedi liquidity, as banks will now need to convert foreign currency reserves into cedi reserves.
That was a Business Desk report. Now, Finance Minister Dr. Kansala Tuforson has laid 4 major statutory reports before Parliament, providing updates on Ghana's energy sector finances, petroleum revenues, public debt management, and public-private partnership projects for the 2025 financial year. The reports form part of government's commitment to transparency, accountability, and prudent economic management. The documents presented to Parliament include the annual report on the management of the energy sector levies and accounts for the year 2025, which details the administration and utilization of energy sector levy proceeds. Dr. Forson also laid the reconciliation report on the Petroleum Holding Fund for the year 2025, offering a comprehensive account of petroleum receipts, transfers, and balances in line with the Petroleum Revenue Management Law. In other news, the Bank of Ghana is taking steps to ensure that judgment on JN Savings and Loans license restoration is set aside. Details in the following report.
The Bank of Ghana, by this move, is hoping to ensure that the highest court of the land halts implementation of the judgment by the appeals court until the Supreme Court decides on this appeal. The Bank of Ghana in its appeal cited a lot of instances which it describes as errors of law, thereby seeking to make this judgment invalid. The Bank of Ghana in the court's document seen by Joy Business also believes that the law is on its side in terms of whatever action it took on GN Savings and Loans in terms of its liquidation. The central bank wants this recent ruling set aside and rather upheld an earlier ruling by the High Court on this case. For some, it will be interesting to see how things will pan out going forward because of the impact of this Court of Appeals judgment on another liquidation carried out by the Bank of Ghana.
Now, financial analyst Dr. Benjamin Amoah has described Bank of Ghana's decision to suspend fee on mobile money transfers to bank accounts as prudent. The central bank, in a statement on Tuesday, directed Mobile Money Fintech Limited to pause its 0.75% fee on these transfers pending further consultation. Dr. Amoah tells Joy Business every charge in the banking and finance space should always be approved by the regulator.
Fintechs are basically technology companies that are providing financial services, and the incumbent or the mainstream banks will always have to go for price clarification and authorization from the central bank. There is nothing so special about the fintech companies like Momo Fintechs not to go for such clarification. So it is definitely the right thing to do, and going forward, even the pricing regime must be made public so that everybody will be aware, and periodically it has to be reviewed by the central bank and the fintech providers. So it's indeed right that the parties concerned have a fair idea as to what is triggering a price change.
Financial analyst Dr. Benjamin Amoah. Now, speakers at the Joy Business Roundtable discussion are calling for a transformation of Ghana's extractive sector to ensure the country derives greater value from its natural resources. The discussion themed Nationalize or Transform, rethinking Ghana's approach to gold mining, oil, and critical minerals, brought together industry players, policy experts, and academics to examine the future of the sector. Here's a report.
The Joy Business Roundtable discussion focused on the need for Ghana to rethink its approach to managing gold, oil, and critical mineral resources amid growing calls for increased local participation and value retention. Speaking during the discussion, Chief Executive of the Ghana Chamber of Mines, Engineer Dr. Ken Ashigbe, stressed the need for Ghana to deliberately increase local participation and value capture across the extractive value chain.
Let's increase what we take from the value chain. Let's get Ghanaian ownerships, but it has to be like the way it happens in Australia and all of that. It has to be a partnership between Ghanaians and multinationals. Multinationals also being in the space, working together with Ghanaians, doing joint ventureships and all.
Executive Director of the Center for Policy Scrutiny, Dr. Edu Owususa Akodie, cautioned against calls for full nationalization of Ghana's extractive resources.
100% ownership, 100% management is also a bit risky because you've seen how state-owned enterprises are making losses. And Ken also demonstrated that through our history, there was a time we owned the mines, we didn't. So the management is always the issue.
Partner resources and industry expert at Deloitte Africa, Gideon Ayi-Owu, argued that governments must make industrial development and local value addition mandatory components of mining agreements if Ghana is to achieve meaningful industrialization through the sector.
If you want industrialization, make it a precondition. Put it on the paper that this is how I see industrialization. If the industrialization is A, B, C, let the mining company be aware of it and let them start preparing. If they are not able to meet it at the end of the 30 years, nobody is going to argue. Everybody is clear. They go away. They leave over. The new person takes over.
Mineral economist at the Minerals Commission, Wisdom Puplampu, also cautioned against the outright nationalization of mines, insisting that state ownership alone would not automatically translate into greater financial returns for the country.
Government intention is not to nationalize mines. Government's intention is to reform the sector in order to translate, to transform. So government is resetting the sector based on lessons learned in the past in order to transform.
Participants at the roundtable largely agreed that while Ghana must increase its benefits it derives from its extractive resources, the focus must be on transformation, value addition, and stronger local participation rather than outright nationalization.
You're listening to the Joy Business Report. Now, every Ghanaian kitchen has a story, and often that story is told through the pots and pans you cook with. And on this special Eid-al-Adha holiday, as families gather and meals are shared, those stories feel even more meaningful. So today on the Joy Business Van, we take you behind the scenes at Rose Aluminum Company Limited, a local manufacturer, crafting the utensils that feed families and power small businesses across the country. Here's a bit of my conversation with Executive Director Berma Osaibonsu.
Our founder, Madam Vivian Seredu, was a trader, before she got into this space of manufacturing. She traded like all sorts, from like fabric to like children's clothes. Now, like she would say that when she worked like in a shop in Makola, she had like a shop on a story building, so she was like on the first floor. And anytime she would look into at the Rollins Park, she would see like people working, like a vision of some sort of people working, people manufacturing. You see, like there was some commerce and machines and things of people working. So, it was a vision or a dream that I kept coming to her. So from consultation, she felt like it was time like for her to transition from what she was doing of like being trading, like she had done for about 20 years, to transition into like a much more bigger mandate, that was manufacturing. So from consultation, she decided on like utensils because it was still like a very burdened market at that time. Not too many players at the time. That was about in the year 1993 when that vision came to her, that idea came to her, and she, pursued it. So
All right, full episode, 1 p.m. right after the Joy Business Report, 5 p.m. on Business Live on the Joy News channel. Before we go look at the markets this morning, on the commodity market, crude oil selling at $97 a barrel. Gold lost more than $13 to open trading at $4,494 an ounce. Cocoa increased by more than $370 trading this morning at $4,169 a ton. On the currency market, the dollar going for 11 cedis 70 pesos. That's what major commercial banks are offering their clients. The euro going for 13 cedis 58 pesos. The British pound going for 15 cedis 70 pesos. The Forex Bureau is quoting the dollar at 12 cedis 45 pesos. More news on our website, myjoyonline.com/business. Is back to Winston and the team on the Super Morning Show.
Yeah. You know, the Arsenal boys I've started trolling already that why am I wearing Man United as part of the Hits FM Rep Your Jersey? You know, I'm
I actually saw it. I was going to ask you.
Why? But why? Oh, because Man United didn't win the Premier League.
Of course. But
I'm still a Man United fan.
And a proud one at that.
It doesn't take anything away from
it. Doesn't.
No, it doesn't. Arsenal won one league after 22 years.
It's their time. They've got to make noise.
Please.
They've got to
anyway,
make noise.
Jojo's chosen the song as our inspirational song. Allah what? Let's enjoy it.
Okay.
Allahu. Okay.
Does anybody know why Jojo is limping this morning?
Oh, I think Jojo was he was involved in multimedia and another group game which the multimedia group lost. Why won't we lose? Look at Jojo. Jojo as defender. Dara, let's inspire ourselves.
Truly he is the one, he has no father or son. Truly he is the one, he has no father or son. Everything in creation was by him begun. Everything in creation was by him begun. With his infinite power, anything could be done. With his infinite power, anything could be done. Ask Allah for his pardon. Ask Allah for his pardon. And you'll enter the garden. Before him there were none, of partners he has none. Before him there were none, of partners he has none. He knows what is apparent and what is hidden. He knows what is apparent and what is hidden. All the fate of creation has already been written. All the fate of creation has already been written. His will is always done. His will is always done. And can never be undone. Allahu, 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 Allahu,
Right, so that's Samir Yusuf with the Alaho here on the Super Morning Show on Joy 99.7 FM, and which means we can get into our news review this morning. But I've been joined by Maxwell Agbagba. In his, today's Batakari Wednesday, in his Batakari, and Gemma Apia, all from the Joy newsroom. Good morning, Gemma. Good morning, Maxwell.
Good morning, Winston.
Glad to see you.
How are you guys doing?
We're doing well. I'm loving the weather these days, you know.
Oh, you love the weather?
Yeah, I love cool weathers, actually.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because unlike the heat, cool weather, you can always control it by wearing, warm clothing.
Yeah, but who loves heat? Nobody. I'm not sure anyone loves heat.
Well, some people tell me that they love the heat.
No.
Some people say they do like it.
They don't say they love the heat. What you consider as heat is cold for them.
Really?
Yeah. If you like.
But have you noticed that when the weather is cooler, even road rage, it goes down sometimes?
Well, I don't know about that.
No, it has a way of even affecting your temper. Like, no, seriously. No, people are happier, when the weather is cool. Seriously.
Wow.
No.
Please. Well, wait. Let's get into our Drive Safe campaign. Okay, it's brought to us by Joy News and the Multimedia Group, supported by Toyota Superior Quality and Imperial General Assurance Solid Protection. Today is a holiday, and for many of you, when it's a holiday, it's time to chill. It's time to have fun. I beg you, if you want to have fun, go and have fun. But please, don't say that as for you, you drive best when you are drunk. There are those who go drinking alcohol and they say, me when I drink alcohol, that's when I drive best. It's not true. If you want to go and drink alcohol, no one is stopping you. But please, get into another ride and go. Get a ride and go, not yours. Don't be the driver. Let someone drive you. Go and have all the fun and go home. Mind you, tomorrow we're going to work. But let me share the fuel tip for today with you. And it says, before cooking today, inspect your hose and regulator. Cracks or wear mean danger is already present. Replace immediately. Prevention saves life. And this is from the Chamber of Oil Marketing Companies, COMAC. Great. So let's learn how to say it right. And is brought to us by Kingdom Books. At Kingdom, quality and affordability are their hallmarks. And Societe Generale Bank Ghana. The future is you.
Something must be done. You say either, I say either.
Okay, Agbagba. Today's word. ASS. OCIATE. And Jeffrey Tete actually asked for the pronunciation of this word yesterday. And I said I was going to do it today. Agbagba, let's try. Agbagba, try la.
No, wait. This feels like Monday morning mental back in the day. Tutu, if you don't get it right. The president made reference to that. Some days ago.
IATE. Associates.
Yeah, that's it.
It's not associate. Associate. See it.
Yeah.
Okay? So it's association.
Yeah. People say association.
It's not association.
Yeah.
Associate.
Aviation. People say aviation.
You see?
Yeah.
So, Jeffrey Tete, you wanted to know how you say associate professor. Yes, it's associate professor, not associate professor. Associate professor. Okay? So, if you want to say it right, that is how you say it right. Okay? So, Agbagba, now when you go, teach all our friends how they can say it right.
Yeah.
And that's the way to go, right?
Exactly.
You agree?
Yes.
Good. So now that we know how to say it right, let me tell you more about Kingdom Books. And Kingdom Books says if you're looking to upgrade your workspace or restock your essentials, Kingdom Books has something special just for you. Come through and enjoy unbeatable deals on all your stationery needs, from notebooks, pens, and printers to school and office supplies. Whether you're a student, teacher, or business owner, they've got everything to keep you organized and productive. And that's not all. Transform your space with their stylish and affordable home and office furniture, from comfortable office chairs and study desk to modern home pieces that bring life to your space. Quality meets affordability right here. Big discounts up to 70% quality products. Bring your family, tell a friend, and don't miss out on these amazing offers at the Kingdom Books Yard Sales venue, Kingdom Books office at Osu, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. daily. Kingdom Books Yard Sales. Shop smart, save big. For inquiries, contact Kingdom Books and Stationery on 0501 401 050 or 0244 311 955. But Maxwell and Gemma, from growing businesses to completing that building project and supporting education of family, many Ghanaians are already doing mega things with their mega loans from SG Ghana. So it's now your turn. With even lower, more competitive rates, achieving your dream is now possible. With SG Ghana's mega loans promo, salaried workers of SG Ghana listed companies, pensioners, and eligible customers can access support for personal needs, family commitments, home projects, and more. There's still time from now till July 2026. Apply and enjoy big loans at small rates. Yes, very low rates and a fast, hassle-free process that helps you to get moving sooner. Visit any SG Ghana branch near you or call 0302 214 314 for more details about the SG Ghana Mega Loans promo today. Terms and conditions apply. Societe Generale Ghana. The future is you. So let's get into the newspaper review and the online review because, for some reason, the newspaper is on a holiday in Ghana. The newspaper review brought to us by Syntex Tanker, a strong, a tough, Kel Chaco toothpaste, happy smile, style, quality, and affordable fuels for all. And the online news review brought to us by Zenith Bank, in your best interest. Look, merchants, business owners, do you want smooth payments with no stress? Then Zenith Merchant Pay is the smarter way to get paid. With Zenith Merchant Pay, your customers enjoy the convenience of multiple payment options, mobile money wallets, a GHQR code, or their Zenith Bank account. And for you, the merchant, you receive prompt payment notifications, enjoy instant settlement, and easy reconciliation. No delays, no stress, just smooth payments. Sign up today at any Zenith Bank branch and start receiving fast, secure, instant payments anywhere in Ghana. Let's get into the stories. Let's start with stories on myjoyonline.com. Yes?
Okay.
So on myjoyonline.com, first Ghanaians said to be repatriated from South Africa over anti-immigrant protest. Also, show me where he said he wants to be flag bearer. Dafiamepo defends Sedun Ketia. He was on PM Express yesterday. Crime is everywhere. Also, Dafiamepo, he's slamming the OSP's Accra-centered operations. And one of the interesting stories, AG backs Supreme Court case seeking to open party primaries to all members.
You see, I'm interested in that story.
In the South Africa story?
I am interested in the South African one first.
Yeah.
I'm also interested in the suit at the Supreme Court where the NDC is backing. It is good. But, you see, the challenge here is how we do our politics.
Yeah.
The NDC tried it in 2015 because they felt that everyone should vote, and that was a way of dealing with moneycracy.
Yeah.
It actually increased moneycracy. It did. So, look, we must hasten slowly in this. We must hasten slowly. It is good for all to vote. But before we do that, we must also encourage the people to reject those who come with bribes or with money. I mean, it's actually a bribe. You're trying to influence somebody to vote for you. Otherwise, what would happen? So first of all, you must indicate you're a member, isn't it? Membership
in good standing.
Membership in good standing. Member in good standing. Now, that one itself becomes another problem.
Yeah.
Well, I support everybody voting, but I also say that when people go giving money, we must disqualify them.
Yeah.
Because if we don't disqualify them, they will ask you to also bring money.
True.
And we'll be worsening what we're trying to actually cure. As for the South African situation, I'm happy that we're bringing Ghanaians home. I've always maintained that the state should be responsible for the general well-being of the citizenry. It's non-negotiable. The state, Ghana, should be responsible for Ghanaians. And so Ghanaians are Ghanaians everywhere. So wherever any Ghanaian needs help, the state must be there to support that person. So I'm happy that the state is driving this.
I'm also excited that this is happening. I was in South Africa some days ago, and you could cut the tension in the air with a knife, actually. although the South African government has sought to allay the fears of foreigners in the country, I mean, you travel around and you could clearly tell that some of the foreigners were still scared that tension, could rise anytime and escalate at any time. I was sharing the story about how, I damaged my laptop. My laptop got damaged, so I went to the Central Business District in Durban to fix it. And I met a Pakistani. He was not in his shop, actually. He had left one of his assistants in the shop. So when he come to the shop, then his assistant would call him. His assistant, who's a South African, would call him, to come. He was scared that if he sits in the shop and the people come, they could attack him and then maybe damage his properties and all of that. So clearly, people are scared about what's happening, in the country, in South Africa. Although the South African government said, look, it's saying that we have this under control. So I'm excited that government is rising to the occasion and then bringing our compatriots back home. But again, the question is, what next? Because some Ghanaians that I met there actually have businesses, big businesses. Two gentlemen who I met in South Africa was telling me that, look, it's not all of us who are taken from the system. Some of us are contributing to the system. And one of them owns a company called Oil Flow. And what they do is to produce lubricants for big automobile companies, in South Africa and even outside South Africa. And this young guy in his late 30s, early 40s is employing hundreds of South Africans.
Right. I think the issue or one of the reasons why a lot of Ghanaians leave the country is for greener pastures. So they went to South Africa for a better living. Now they have to leave and government is facilitating that movement or evacuation to the country. When they come back, do we have the jobs available for them to reintegrate, to start their lives afresh? Is that available? Because we're already complaining in the country.
That should be that's something the state should do for them. Again,
they announced a support package.
But that's different from how sustainable is that? If you're going to be given allowance, how long are they going to give you the allowance for? You have to get something concrete doing in the country.
The Ghana High Commission in South Africa should also find ways and means. So those who had business and have left those businesses. How can they liquidate those assets?
Exactly.
Get the funds to the people so they can start something here. Look, let me be very honest with you. The South African issue, there's also a history to it, and we don't talk about that history much. Coming from, and it's not an excuse anyway. But coming from a period where a lot of black South African men were not allowed to work in skilled, employment, many of them feel at this point that this is their time. But that's why governments are there. So governments must then find schemes that will settle these people. Okay? I think that the lady leading that has no business doing that. And if the South African government doesn't stop this, today, governments in other African countries would want to show you how things should be done right. Tomorrow, they'll retaliate. And if they retaliate, you can't stand it. You cannot be an island. That's what the South Africans should learn.
You speak to the young South Africans, and what they tell you is that a lot of their fellow South Africans are frustrated about the system when it comes to unemployment, issues of high crime in South Africa, and they feel that foreigners are the ones putting pressure on their,
look, Maxwell,
on their social amenities, public services, and all of that. So you go to the hospitals, and they tell you, from my conversation with some of them, they tell you that the hospitals are sometimes filled with foreigners, and the ordinary South African is unable to get proper and adequate health care because of that.
That is not true. But this is the point. I had an interview with the CEO of the South African Tourism Authority. In Shona. I think that's the name I remember. This was years ago. You know what he told me? I've never forgotten. This was about almost 10 years ago. You know what he told me? He said, mention any sector of the economy and I'll tell you how tourism develops that sector.
I saw that.
You saw that in interview that you saw that when you went to South Africa. He says, mention tell me education. Tell educational tourism. Build the best universities. People would come there. And when they come there, they spend in your country. Look, for all of us who went to school abroad, we did so because we believed that those schools provided the best form of tuition. And when we went to school abroad, we were paying 3 times what the home students were paying.
Right.
Why? Our universities not admitting students from foreign students,
and they're paying in dollars. Actually,
of course, they're paying in dollars. And he says health tourism. If you build the best hospitals, people would come there, and when they come there, they come and pay.
Yeah.
So people are going there and they're paying.
But their concern really is about undocumented, migrants.
But you see,
people who are not documented.
You see, when
they are not documented, then it becomes difficult for government to also make provision.
But that's
for them.
the job of the government.
Then the pressure increases.
Ordinary citizens. I mean,
but you do not use violence.
Exactly.
I agree. I totally agree. I'm just echoing the sentiments that I heard on the ground. What they said on the ground.
And you see, they must stop that. Because at some point, they would force other African countries to retaliate. And if other African countries do, look, today...
We saw that in the past. Nigeria did that.
There are South African businesses in Ghana that actually make millions, billions of dollars, in Ghana. The moment you start that, and today and tomorrow, Ghanaians also begin to attack those businesses and tell the government, enough. We want them out of this country. What the South African governments do? So it is not enough saying, oh, no, we don't support this. No. The South African government should also make sure that they punish those people to send the right signals to other African countries. Otherwise, at some point, others will be forced to retaliate. And that would not augur well for the African unity that we seek. Anyway, let's get into other stories.
So let's go to the GNA, and quite a number of stories here. This one here says Ghana posts strong trade surplus as export earnings grow. This one here says Ghana's gold holdings drop year on year in April 2026. But the big one here, 12 perish in fiery Akumadan highway crash. Rather unfortunate incident that happened yesterday. Other stories here as well, but let me bring you that story on the Akumadan crash. This story by Yusuf Ibrahim. He says grief and anxiety engulfed Akumadan in Offensive North District on Ashanti region on Tuesday after a fatal road crash on the Kumasi-Tichiman Highway claimed 12 lives, leaving 2 others battling for their survival. The accident involving a commercial passenger vehicle and a cargo truck drew large crowds of shocked residents and travelers to the scene. Twisted metal parts, shattered glass, and scattered personal belongings littered the highway as rescue teams and some residents worked frantically to pull victims from the wreckage. And at the government hospital, sorrowful scenes unfolded as relatives gathered anxiously hoping to trace missing loved ones believed to have traveled on the ill-fated vehicle. Some family members were seen making frantic phone calls while others moved from ward to ward and around hospital premises searching for information. Health officials confirmed to the media that 2 survivors who sustained severe injuries were receiving treatment under intensive care. Sad one. But consistently, we have recorded very high fatalities when it comes to road crashes in this country. From 2020, we recorded more than 2,000 deaths on our roads as a result of road crashes. 2020, I should say, recorded more than 2,000. 2021, more than 2,000. 2022, more than 2,000. 2023, more than 2,000. 2024, more than 2,000 lives. 2025, the National Road Safety Authority tells us that in 2025, we recorded the deadliest. That was around 2,949 people died on our roads. These are heads of families. These are breadwinners. These are mothers. These are children with a lot of future ahead of them. All of them dying in the road crash. And the years preceding that, we recorded more than 1,000 deaths on our roads. And we keep asking, when is it going to end? I honestly feel we are not treating this with the urgency that is needed. We're just treating it as just So now it's becoming actually very normal for people to move on. 12 people dying in a road crash in a day.
It's really sad, especially when we are told that these travelers, they were on their way to celebrate Eid as well. But it has become part of us, so we report it and then we move on. But there are critical issues we need to be looking at. Our roads are in terrible conditions. Like when from Accra to Kumasi, we can't even go there.
That's a crash corridor.
God. And there are so many factors. You realize that drivers who are, as Winston mentioned earlier, they are drinking and driving. The vehicles are not in good conditions. The roads not in good conditions. There are so many things that we can actually do, humanly possible, to limit road crashes. But for one reason or the other, we think it's very normal, so it happens and then we move on.
Maxwell Agbagba, Dr. Yao Safo, drive doctor, CEO of Medicas Health, says, tell Agbagba the stats of 2,000 plus death goes back to 2001, 25 years.
Yeah.
So it's 25 years. And you see, and we've been running this campaign for a very long time.
Yeah.
Beyond the roads, the human element.
Yeah.
Charlie, if you want to get somewhere early, set off early. And note that boko ubedru.
Yeah.
Don't rush. So don't leave home late and all of a sudden you're in a hurry. Okay. It's time for us to go for the BBC News this morning. We'll come back and talk about all of these things. Brought to us by Fidelity Bank. Believe with us.
Please follow the instructions to leave a comment or complaint via email, letter, or phone call. Your complaint will be investigated and, where possible, a response will be sent to you within 10 days. The BBC World Service, the world's radio station.
Business Daily is in 30 minutes.
The world has been labouring for some 12 weeks or more with the burden of higher oil prices. Some say prices could even be going higher still, $150 or even more.
Next, the interview. This is the BBC World Service, the world's radio station.
Coming up from the BBC World Service, the interview. Conversations with the people shaping our world. With me, James Copnell. For this episode, I speak to Aisha Musa, one of the civilian figures who helped lead Sudan after the overthrow of Omar al-Bashir in 2019. Hopes of democratic change have since collapsed into a devastating civil war between rival military factions, a conflict that has led to famine and the deaths of more than 150,000 people.
I feel numb. Actually, still it feels unreal to me, having been in Sudan all my life. But I've never imagined that it will be a war field. We thought at first that it is just days or months or even a year, but it went on and it kept escalating.
Aisha Musa. Hear more on the interview after the news.
BBC News with Danielle Yawowiecka. Unionised workers at Samsung Electronics in South Korea have approved a landmark profit-sharing deal, averting a strike at the world's largest memory chip maker. It's estimated that tens of thousands of employees in the semiconductor division will receive an average annual bonus worth around $400,000 each. Workers in other units will receive substantially less. Jake Kwon reports from Seoul.
This landmark deal will see Samsung Electronics set aside 10.5% of its profits for bonuses for tens of thousands of workers in the company's chip-making division. The agreement has ended the threat of a strike, which could have caused tens of billions of dollars of economic damage. The news has led South Korea's main stock market index soaring in value. But it's also revealed the growing divide between those working in a sector at the center of the AI boom and other Samsung employees.
Israel says it's killed the new chief of Hamas's military wing in a strike on Gaza, as it also continues to pound sites in Lebanon linked to Hezbollah. The attacks come despite nominal ceasefires in both places. Israel said Hamas's Mohammed Odeh was appointed after his predecessor was killed in a strike earlier this month. Yolande Nell reports from Jerusalem.
Despite US-brokered ceasefires, Israel is intensifying its military action in Lebanon and Gaza. Following attacks on Israeli soldiers and civilians in northern Israel, Benjamin Netanyahu has vowed to crush Hezbollah, and the Israeli army is now expanding its ground operations in southern Lebanon. Mr. Netanyahu said in a statement with his defense minister that the newly appointed Hamas military leader had been targeted as Israel continued to pursue everyone who took part in the deadly 7th of October attacks in 2023. There's been no immediate comment from Hamas.
The veteran Texas Senator John Cornyn has lost a primary election to a challenger endorsed by Donald Trump. He's the latest high-profile Republican figure to be punished over a perceived lack of loyalty. The winner is Ken Paxton, the scandal-plagued Attorney General of the state. His decisive victory demonstrated President Trump's continuing power among Republicans. Mr. Paxton thanked the president for his support.
When everyone in Washington told him to abandon me and abandon the people of Texas, he didn't listen. Instead, he gave his complete and total endorsement. President Trump is the leader of our party, and his endorsement is the most powerful force in politics. And I'm honored to have his support, and I look forward to working with him in the Senate to deliver for Texas.
More countries are announcing travel restrictions over fears about the spread of Ebola. Canada has banned Congolese, Ugandan and South Sudanese residents from arriving for 90 days. Others who've been in affected areas will have to quarantine for 3 weeks. The Bahamas has issued a similar order. World News from the BBC. The governor of the port city of Sevastopol in Russian-occupied Crimea says its air defence units have repelled a number of overnight Ukrainian attacks. Mikhail Rozvazayev said over 20 drones were downed and a few buildings damaged. No one was reported injured in the attack. Officials from Ghana are repatriating around 800 citizens from South Africa. It follows a wave of sometimes violent protests against immigrants in several South African cities. Mayeni Jones reports from OR Tambo Airport in Johannesburg.
The BBC saw dozens of people getting off buses at the airport and checking into a direct flight to Accra, coordinated by the authorities. The Ghanaian High Commissioner told the BBC his government wanted to ensure its citizens were safe. The repatriations follow a wave of demonstrations against illegal migration in several South African cities over the past month, with protesters warning that those arriving without permission are adding to pressure on public services. Some analysts have suggested the resurgence of anti-migrant sentiment in South Africa could be linked to local elections scheduled for November.
Bolivia's Congress has voted to make it easier for President Rodrigo Paz to deploy soldiers and declare a state of emergency to break up roadblocks which have paralysed much of the country. Protests called by trade unions and indigenous rights groups against fuel subsidy cuts and austerity measures are now in their 4th week. The president has previously ruled out using force to reopen the roads, saying he would continue to favour dialogue. A monitoring network says deforestation in the Brazilian Amazon fell last year to the lowest level since 2019, when it began taking records. The report from Map Biomass says just under 10,000 square kilometres of forest were lost last year, a more than 20% decrease compared with the previous year. President Lula da Silva has pledged to eradicate illegal deforestation by the end of this decade. BBC World News.
Last year was the first. This year, we go bigger.
2.0, Charlie.
Accra, get ready. From the 28th to the 31st of May, 2026, the ultimate auto and homes fair lands once again at Good Park, Accra Mall. Looking for a new car?
Push to start.
Your dream home.
Home sweet home.
Or the latest home appliances to spruce up your space.
Soft life vibe.
This is your one-stop shop for the best mortgage deals, expert advice, and unbeatable offers from our auto, real estate, and home appliances partners. Don't just dream it. Come to Good Park from the 28th to the 31st of May 2026 and own something special.
Save the date.
Wheels and Homes Fair is powered by Fidelity Bank Ghana Limited. Fidelity Bank. Believe with us.
If I believe with us, Fidelity. If I know I dey your side, Fidelity.
Didi shit on me taste. Didi shit on me taste. Didi shit on me taste. Didi shit on me taste.
Enjoy homemade taste of Shito always with Didi Shito. Made with carefully selected ingredients, no preservatives, no colorants.
Preservative just helps us spice. Natural we taste, spicy we eat.
Didi Shito, if you do need.
Didi shit on me taste.
This advert is FDA approved.
not just another bank.
Syntax Tango! Syntax, hey, tough, very strong. If you want quality, this be where you belong. Syntax, hey, tough, very strong. Oh, gonna shout and sing the song. When the sun they hot, Syntax no break. When the rain they fall, still no shake. Builders they choose and plumbers they prove. Any project you they start.
From the heart of Africa we stand, building dreams across the land. Every step we did your side, helping you rise, taking you higher. Strong as a group, close as a partner. Bank of Africa lifting you higher. African Bank with global reach. BOA make your future glow. Strong as a group, close as a partner. Bank of Africa lifting you higher. African Bank with global reach. BOA make your future glow. BOA, we go there for you night and day. Strong as a group, close as a partner. Bank of Africa lifting you higher.
Hello, my fellow Ghanaians. Presenting to you the authentic firefighter, San Cablo Cables. These days, we hear less of fire outbreaks because San Cablo Cables, they guard for every Ghanaian. From the building contractor to the electrical engineer, San Cablo electrical cables are their best choice. Proudly made in Ghana, San Cablo deals in electrical cables, PVC pipes, sockets, and switches of all kinds with 99.99 pure copper. My fellow Ghanaians, if light won't travel, now San Cablo be the motto. San Cablo cables are carefully built in different shades of colors to suit the needs of Ghanaians and our weather condition. Always remember to use San Cablo quality electrical cables and accessories for your wiring. For bulk purchase of your PVC pipes, socket, switches, electrical cables, please contact 0530-774-774. San Cablo from Side Go House. Now we be the plug. Approved by the Ghana Standard Authorities.
Enjoy homemade taste of shito always with Didi Shito. Made with carefully selected ingredients, no preservatives, no colorants.
Preservative just helps us spice. That's how we taste. Spicy we eat.
Didi Shito, if you need. This advert is FDA approved.
Dear business owner, congrats on not giving up on your business. You deserve a medal, and your business deserves to be taken to the next level. In fact, it's about time you run a Zenith Bank SME account so you and your business can enjoy the perks of a Zenith SME business card. Oga and Oga Madam status.
The Zenith SME Business Card is a Visa debit card for making secure payments for goods and services. Enjoy great benefits such as free customized digital SME training, free marketing toolkits, access to Visa practical skills training, and more. Unlock the potential of your business today. Visit any Zenith Bank branch nationwide and sign up for the Zenith SME Business Card, the ultimate payment solution for SMEs. For more information, visit www.zenithbank.com.gh or call 0302 680-884 or 0307-086-370. Zenith Bank, in your best interests.
Did you know that Ghana currently spends more than 8 billion Ghana cedis annually importing food that can be produced locally? That is why this June, Joy Business and the Super Morning Show, in partnership with the Federation of Associations of Ghanaian Exporters, FAGE, bring you the Joy Agribusiness Month 2026 under the theme From Soil to Sovereignty, Building Ghana's Agricultural Self-Reliance Through Innovation. Join us on the Joy Super Morning Show, Joy News, and across Joy business platforms for a month-long national conversation on Ghana's food security and agribusiness future. Week 1 focuses on government policy, trade and financing for food sovereignty. Week 2 explores research, innovation, mechanization and live coverage of the Ghana Horticulture Expo 2026 from the 11th to the 13th of June at the State House forecourt. Week 3 examines infrastructure, value addition, youth participation and agricultural financing, while Week 4 highlights opportunities across key horticulture value chains. The final week looks at consumer power and Ghana's roadmap to food sovereignty by 2030. Stay tuned to Joy FM and Joy News.
Coffee in your cup and Joy on the set. The Super Morning Show is always the best bet on Joy 99.7 FM.
Baby, I just call you once, baby. Me, I want to bump you today. Give me chance, me, I no go. You should play, oh no, no, no. I got body, joy, body tonight. And I wonder if it's possible. I wanna put my hands on your waist, me happy to give you all my paper, yeah. I'm addicted to you, and I don't know what to do. I wanna put my hands on your waist, me happy to give you all my paper, yeah. I'm addicted to you, and I don't know what to do. Show me that you want me. Show me that you need me. Tell me that you love me, and I will be okay. Show me that you want me. Show me that you need me. Tell me that you love me, and I will be okay. Time they go, make we go. Say I got you, it's a go. Back me for, back me up. I'm not the player, I know me so. Hey, got body, joy, body tonight. And I wanna if it's possible, yeah. I wanna put my hands on your waist, me happy to give you all my paper, yeah. I'm addicted to you, and I don't know what to do. I wanna put my hands on your waist, me happy to give you all my paper, yeah. I'm addicted to you, and I don't know what to do. Show me that you want me. Show me that you need me. Tell me that you love me, and I will do it. Show me that you want me. Show me that you need me. Tell me that you love me, and I will do it. Girls wanna have fun. Throw that ass back, machine gun. Oh, she's in action. Her melanin shining like the sun. Did you know that you're beautiful? I'm on baby, on baby. I will love you till the end. My sweetie boy, I hope you understand. I will love you till the end. I'm on baby. Feet my chest, your back asset. You know them play my chumba rest. Me see my jolly, but no bata me kongo no. Baby kongo so. You dey see me no fit kill am for my head. I need to know what you did.
Joy on the set. The Super Morning Show is always the best bet on Joy 99.7 FM.
I need to know what you did. Send me your look again. Shabali don't know the no excellent, 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 excellent. You go put me for emergency. Shorty, excellent, 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 excellent. You go put me for emergency. Tell me I need you. You make a man feel in you. All I want is you. Oh, you tell me what I don't feel do. I you. Whatever you want, I go give you. Oh, my baby. 247, girl, I'm ready. Body set it. Go to my shit for my baby. Wanna do many things very crazy. And she telling me, say she be Jency. She working Fendi. Pull up in a Benz. Bump up the Fendi when she bend. I want to flex my love. I want to bless.
Coffee in your cup
a fly, me say nah, nah. Life in with you, girl, me love it. Dying with you, tell him forever. Will I live? With me say nah, nah. Diamond rings in your body, darling, darling. Come find me. Oh, you did do me lomo, lomo. This thing no be normal. You don't want to do more. Please don't give me trouble. You did do me lomo, lomo. This thing no be normal. It go be my lover. You really be like Barry. 0244, my baby, I just want to call your number.
Yeah, and that's Kitty and Black Sheriff with Lomo Lomo. I wonder what that actually means. Agbagba, do you have an idea what the Lomo Lomo means?
Maybe the Gen Zs will know.
Agbagba, you are what?
I'm a millennial.
Oh, you're not a Gen Z.
No.
Okay, I thought you were probably part of the transition period.
No. A proud millennial.
Okay. I thought you were part of the transition, and so
never.
When you are within the transition period, you may think like the next generation. Which is
so they would know. They would know what this means.
Well, maybe our Ghana brothers would know. Ghana brothers and sisters would know. Sami Odami. Where's Sami Odami? Please come. Lomo Lomo. I want something. I want you to help me understand something. This Lomo Lomo, what does it mean? They say it's Ghana. Or it's LOL in Ghana. Do you know LOL in Ghana? No, listen. Samuel Odami. Okay. But do you know LOL in Ghana?
LOL in Ghana. I don't laugh out loud in English. What is LOL in Ghana? Wait, what is LOL in Ghana?
You don't know, it's okay.
Gemma, you know?
I don't know.
There's this comedian who was talking about the man wrote LOL. The lady asked why. What is it? He says, laugh out. I said, Dabi, it's not. And they said it in Ghana.
Hey.
When they say it in Ghana, you understand. LOL in Ghana. You go and ask our Ghana brothers and sisters. They'll teach you what it is.
I really want to know.
You want to know?
Yeah.
Go and find out. Not on the show. Outside the show. Go and find out what LOL means
in Ghana.
You'll love it.
Okay, let me write it down.
What LOL means in Ghana. Anyway, but Gemma, there's this story on myjoyonline.com about EPA banning what?
Styrofoam or takeaway packs. Takeaway packs, the white one.
Let's make it simple.
So when you go and buy fried rice,
Gemma says fried rice,
or jollof or wache, that pack they put the food inside, the white one, that's styrofoam. And EPA says effective 1st January 2027, they're going to ban the takeaway pack, and we should be looking at more reusable ways of preserving or keeping our foods. And so that's what EPA has said. And the reason they give is that they want to tackle plastic pollution and improve environmental sanitation, and while promoting sustainable consumption practices across the country. Well, President Mahama last year during the 2025 World Environment Day celebrations declared his intention to prohibit the products as part of efforts to safeguard environment and public health. So EPA is just following up on what President Mahama said last year. And on Newsnight 2 days ago, we spoke to the EPA boss, and she said that there's been research that shows that the takeaway packs are not healthy for us, but we have been consuming food from it
for a very
long time. So reusable ones. So paper bags.
Okay.
We are told by the researchers. So yesterday we also spoke to the ranking member on the Environment Committee. He says we should be looking at paper bags. And there's this issue also about paper bags, because we cut the trees to be able to produce these paper bags. So that means we'll be cutting more trees to produce the paper bags.
Let's go to plantain leaves.
We use leaves.
Yeah.
When you buy the watch, it's ahaban.
Exactly.
So we can
but you see, the taste in ahaban is very special.
It has some unique
different
taste. Yeah.
Hey.
Right?
No, the ahaban taste, when you put gobe in it.
Yeah.
Where's Jojo? Jojo likes gobe. When you get your gobe in ahaban, it's delicious. Have you tried it?
Oh yeah, I've tried a couple of times. Sometimes they wrap my banku in there, and the taste gets unique. And it's not just it's not unique to only Ghana. It's not only Ghana. I mean, if you go to Nigeria, also they are moi moi. You know, they use the plantain leaves. They are okpa also. They use their plantain leaves. Not just Africa. I mean, Latin America, Asia,
we can do
other places. I think we should just go back to plantain leaves, honestly. If we really want to control and deal with pollution, if you really want to see the evidence of the plastic pollution that we're talking about, just take a walk along the coastal lines, you know, in some of the communities in Dansoman and other places. There you'd see it. A lot of takeaway parks, you know, at the beach, a lot of plastic materials at the beach. Then we should also take the next step to also ban plastic bags. You know, you go to a convenience store next door, you buy a toothpick, and they put a toothpick in a polythene bag for you for free. You know, toothpick. I can put a toothpick in my pocket. I buy a bottle of water, and in a plastic, you know, bottle, and they put it in another polythene, black polythene. Usually, I reject it. In other places, like Rwanda, in other places, like the UAE, Kenya, for instance, you would have to, if you insist on getting a polythene bag, you'd have to buy it. And because people don't want to spend money buying polythene bags, they say no, they don't want it.
Okay. So that's a good one. But folks, tell us what your thoughts are. You know, this whole ban on takeaway packs. Join us on WhatsApp 055-111-1997. And then on X, use the hashtag JoySMS. So Kweku Obenje, you know him, right?
Yes,
Kweku
I know Kweku,
yeah, he sent me... He's checked. Lomo Lomo means curse or spell in the Ghana language of Ghana.
Oh, okay.
And is the title of a popular 2024 Afrobeat song by, Kidi and Black Chef. So, Kweku Obenje, good morning. And thank you very, very much.
Sounds like something I'll see on my wedding day. Femo mi lomo lomo. Baby, femo mi lomo lomo.
But when will that day be?
Soon. Very soon. Nice.
I want to know so that I'll prepare. You know.
Very soon.
No, I'll prepare. See, when you are getting married, I want to know.
It's in the pipeline.
Oh, okay. Years ago at the University of Cape Coast, there was a lecturer by name Draco.
Yeah.
And those who went to UCC know Draco. So it was time for his class, and there was a lecturer, using whose class would end before his. So he enters and asks the man. We'll finish very soon. He says, how soon is your soon? How soon?
Soon and very soon.
No. How soon is your soon? Agbagba. How soon is your soon? Tell me.
Like I said, it's in the pipeline. Let's pray the pipeline will not be choked with plastics and other things.
And takeaway packs.
Yes.
Well, it's up to you. I've always said marriage is a good thing, but it may not be for everybody. Yes. If marriage is for you, marry. If it is not for you, don't. Because if marriage is not for you and you marry, you would hurt. I mean, you're going to destroy the life of the other person.
Jojo just clapped for. I don't wait. Why is he clapping? Why is?
Well, maybe he thinks. Maybe I'm talking to him.
Is that wise words?
Well, but marriage is not for everybody. Let's not force it.
Okay, I see.
It is not for everybody.
Wow.
If marriage is for you, marry. If it is not for you, because you see, the problem is that you would go and marry, and you are going to create problems for the next person, for the person that you're married to. Why?
Yeah.
So why are you getting married?
Emotional torture,
trauma. Yes. It's not a good thing.
So Maxwell, is marriage for you? That's a question we should be asking.
A question for the gods.
Oh, but we should.
So then soon, I don't.
Maxwell should be prepared to sacrifice. If you're prepared to sacrifice, then you can marry.
Oh yeah, of course.
And we are talking about sacrifice. I mean, today where the Eid is the feast of sacrifice.
Yes.
If you're prepared,
one lesson we can draw from.
Yes, if you're prepared to sacrifice, then you can marry.
Yeah, I have to be selfless.
Yeah.
Selflessness is key.
One must. Always try to let things go. If you always want to fight. I've shared this story before. When I got married initially, I went to visit my father.
Yeah.
And, he was eating, and I said, he invited me. So I joined him, and I said, but this, and it's not Adimoko, but you don't like pepper. He said, I've been married for more than 40 years.
Yeah.
And this was in 2016.
Yeah.
Am I now going to say that today my wife's food is not good? Whatever my wife does is good.
Wow.
And I learned that lesson.
Yeah.
Whatever my wife does is good.
I like that.
It's okay. You live with that. You're good. But if you are the man who always wants to have his way, oh boy, you have a problem. And one of my bosses years ago told me that you can ask me any question, but in case you plan to ask me a question about marriage, let me answer you before you ask. They are always right. Yeah. In a marriage, allow the women to have their way.
True.
You know, you'll be a happy man. They'll take good care of you.
Feels like a counseling session now with you, Winston.
Someone says, Winston, how would you know marriage is meant for you or not? You will know. You will know. You know. You know. You will know. Okay. That's that one you will know. If you look at your character, you will know. If you look at how you feel, you will know.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I had a friend who died at the age of 40. Every time we had conversations with him, he wasn't ready to marry. No.
Yeah.
He always would tell you, oh, no. You know. Eventually, he died, age 40, you know, but he was not married. You will know if marriage is for you or not.
True.
That's why I say don't go and force somebody to marry because you are married.
I don't have any experience of marriage, but I think one of the key things needed is your ability to compromise. It's very important. You'd have to compromise on your own.
Councillor Gbagba. Yeah, and that's Daddy Lumba. Well, this happens to be this is my favorite Daddy Lumba song. I like this one. Oh, why are you laughing, Gemma? You like the lyrics, eh?
I don't understand. That's the thing.
Oh,
I
you
don't get it. I just vibe to his music.
You don't.
There's just like one or two songs that I know the words.
I know Deru.
Memfa mojanya enke mana mfa nsan ase.
Yeah. Oh, right.
You know Deru, right?
I have been singing it wrongly all along.
Oh, you don't know the lyrics.
No.
Lumba has he has a very nice way of singing.
Yeah.
I say that I think someone like Lasmid may have learnt a lot from Daddy Lumba. Because Lumba can sing. And you don't know what he's trying to say. But when you pay attention, you say, okay, I get it. Because I've been listening to, Lasmid's songs.
Lasmid.
And then I say, what's this guy trying to say?
Yeah.
So I pay attention.
There was one I thought was gospel music.
Which one is that?
No, I don't even want to sing it.
No, don't sing it. Just give the title. Is it Pool?
Aha!
Oh, no, it's no gospel. There's no gospel.
No, first when I heard it, the harmony of the song and all of that, I thought it was.
No.
And then I paid attention to the lyrics. I was like,
no, it's not gospel.
Never.
Oh, no. It's not gospel. Yeah, that's why I say he has a nice way of singing.
Yeah.
And I think he may have learnt a thing or two from Daddy Lumba.
True.
Because Lumba can sing. You don't know what he's trying to say.
Yeah.
Except he tells you or you pay attention. Then you know that, okay, it is what Lumba is trying to say. Anyway, let's enjoy this one a little bit. Gemma, so now that you know the lyrics, you listen. Listen to the lyrics.
Mimfa udimo mimusu udinta makumazue Mimfoda kawantu mikomwe kawazemisa sue Mimfa udimo mimusu udinta makumazue Mimfoda kawantu mikomwe kawazemisa sue Mimuno jina tutu Oyasrunku Gana ni abayua vi
Okay, so that's Daddy Lumba with Sumia Kasa here on the Super Morning Show. But let me tell you about the Fidelity Bank Wheels and Homes Fair. Last year was the first. This year we go bigger. So Accra, get ready from the 28th to the 31st of May 2026. The ultimate auto and homes fair lands once again at the Good Park, Accra Mall. If you're looking for a new car, of course, your dream home or the latest home appliances to spruce up your space, this is your one-stop shop for the best mortgage deals, expert advice, and unbeatable offers from our auto, real estate, and home appliances partners. Just don't dream it. Come to the Good Park from the 28th to the 31st of May 2026 and own something special. Wheels and Homes Fair by Fidelity Bank Ghana Limited. Fidelity Bank, believe with us. And Franco Trading is your leading mobile phone accessories and electronic retail outlet. You can purchase items such as Nokia, Samsung, iPhones, smart TVs ranging from 32 inches to 100 inches, Franco air conditioners ranging from 1.5 HP to 2.5 HP, chest freezers and refrigerators, washing machines, microwave blenders, generators, gas and electric stoves, CCTV, and all other mobile phone brands and accessories from all our shops nationwide at up to 40% discount on prices on our digital platforms. Call us on our official number 0246 422338 or 0555 939311 and then 0302 225651 or download the new Franco Trading app Franco on the Google Play Store, or you can visit their website francotrading.com. Still phone papa fee. But if you're planning a trip abroad like Agbagba, don't wait until you are stranded in a foreign country. Get covered with Glyco travel insurance before you fly. From medical emergencies to flight delays to lost luggage, Glyco has you covered every step of the way. Visit any Glyco Life branch or call 0555 305 547. Travel smart, travel protected. Glyco, we cushion you for life. But Agbagba, this Wednesday, the 27th of May 2026, get ready to enjoy the 8 celebrations with Total Energies and Belmont. Drive into any selected Total Energy service station and enjoy an exciting festive treat. When you purchase fuel, you get a free can of Belmont, and that's not all. Celebrate Eid with more refreshment as you enjoy Belmont at a special discounted price of just 10 Ghana cedis, down from the 13 cedis. So wherever you are, stop by a participating Total Energy station near you, Oxford Street, Dacoman, Link Road, Accra New Town, Kotobabi, Kolebu, Liberty Avenue, Sakaman, Christianborg, Community 1 Stadium, that's Community 1 Stadium, Ashaman Lorry Park, Ashaman Motorway, Bachona, Hacho, Tesano, and Atomic Junction. Hurry now, offer is valid while stock lasts. For more information, visit our social media platforms, Instagram at TotalEnergies_GH, Facebook and X Total Energies GH. This festive promotion is proudly brought to you by Total Energies in partnership with Bell Malt. Yeah, we're going there. But you know, Kasaprekun PLC has announced a share offer in connection with its listing on the Ghana Stock Exchange. So individuals and corporations can now own shares for 1 CD 20 pesos each. The minimum initial investment is 2,000 shares for 2,400, with additional shares available in increments of 1,200. Details of the offer, including the terms, are contained in the offer prospectus, which is available from casapreco.com and licensed stockbrokers. This offer is scheduled to close on Monday, 1st June 2026, subject to the terms set out in the prospectus. This announcement is for information purposes only and does not constitute investment advice. Casapreco, a step beyond excellence. But Bank of Africa invites you to reactivate your dormant account today. Discover the refreshed range of products and services, from the enhanced SME support facility to the convenience of a USD debit card, credit card, and much more. If you're updating your account is easy, simply visit any Bank of Africa branch with your Ghana card. For any assistance, call Bank of Africa on 0302 429 333 or 0302 249 690. Bank of Africa, as strong as a group, as close as a partner. And if you're looking to source medical equipment or connect with reliable healthcare suppliers, then you need to know about this. The World Health Expo, WHS, is happening in Lagos this June. You'll find over 500 exhibitors from more than 40 countries covering medical equipment, pharmaceuticals, diagnostics, and digital health. Everything you need to grow your healthcare business all in one place from the 2nd to the 4th of June 2026 at the Landmark Center in Lagos. Entry is completely free. Register now at worldhealthexpo.com/visit-Lagos. Now let's talk water tanks, and I'm sure by now you know the secret to real water storage. Look, it's simple. If your tank doesn't have the tortoise on it, then you know it's not the correct tank. That's right, the Tortoise Tank Syntex Tank is a champion of water tanks. Strong, durable, and built to handle our Ghanaian weather. So, rain or shine, Syntex Tank has your back. So now, go outside, check your tank, and if it doesn't have the tortoise on it, then it's time to upgrade. Join the Syntex Tank family today and enjoy water storage that's stuff like a tortoise. Call 0244 335168 to buy now, or find one of our 400 agents nationwide. You can also shop online at syntexgh.com. Syntex Tank, you're strong, you're tough. So, Agbagba, you know Ghana's foremost thought leadership conference, that's proudly marks a decade of shaping business and economic transformation. So join us at the 10th Ghana CEO Summit and Expo tomorrow, the 28th of May 2026, from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. at the prestigious Kempinski Hotel, Gold Coast City, Accra. Now, this milestone edition is themed Accelerating Ghana's Economic Transformation, Driving Bold Reforms Through Leadership, Technology, and Industrialization, from Vision to Action. And the President, John Dramani Mahama, will attend as special guest of honor and will officially launch the CEO Government Compact 2026. Summit highlights include Presidential CEO Business Dialogue, CEO Masterclass and Business Case Panels, CEO Connect and Corporate Expo, CEO Government Compact 2026 launch. Be part of the conversations shaping Ghana's economic future. I'll be there. I'll be moderating one of the sessions on, going global, building Ghanaian brands. Yes, so
nice one.
Yes,
I'll see you there tomorrow.
Yes, I'll be there. So register now at GhanaCEOSummit.com or call 0546 39 1970. Email info@GhanaCEOSummit.com, powered by CEO Network Ghana in partnership with Deloitte, PwC, EY, Margins, ID Group, KGL Group, GIPC, SIGA, University of Ghana, Media Journal, and Multimedia. The 10th Ghana CEO Summit and Expo, a decade of leadership, impact, a future of possibilities. T's and C's apply. But if you're an electrician, an estate developer, a contractor, or dealer in electrical cables and accessories looking for premium quality materials for your home and projects, whether residential, commercial, or for industrial use, then San Cablo's got you. When it comes to strong, durable, and fire-resistant electrical cables and accessories, trust San Cablo, proudly made in Ghana with 99.99 pure copper and certified and approved by the Ghana Standards Authority and Energy Commission. From house wiring to big projects, we've got all sizes and colors ready, from 1.5 mm square to 25 mm square cables, flexible cables, switches, sockets, multi-lamp holders, and many more. No dulling, no shortcuts, just pure quality you can rely on. Everything complete. Ask for Sun Cablo cables and accessories at all leading electrical shops nationwide. For bulk purchase, call 0243 374034 or 0244 678015. Sun Cablo, lighting Africa. Sun Cablo from site Go House. Now we be the plug. Well, stay with us. We'll return with sports and birthday messages here on the Super Morning Show. We'll be right back.
Hello? Charlie, I'm at the library. Why do you keep calling me?
Wait, question. What's the capital of Burkina Faso?
Ouagadougou. Bye.
Wait. Which planet is the hottest in the solar system?
Venus. Charlie, why all these questions?
See, I'm playing the MTN Swipe and Win promo. I might cash out some cool 1,000 Ghana cedis today.
Hey, 1,000 cedis. Shh. Charlie, what's the next question?
Join the MTN Swipe and Win promo today. Answer trivia, earn points, and stand a chance to win 1,000 Ghana cedis every day. Weekly cash of 1,000, 2,000, or 3,000 Ghana cedis. A brand new Hyundai Texan in the first 3 months, and the ultimate grand prize of 500,000 Ghana cedis. Recharge your account to qualify for the daily draws. To join, visit swipeandwinpromo.mtn.com.gh. Download the My MTN app or dial *5030#. This promo is regulated by the NLA on the Caritas Lottery platform. TNCs apply.
MTN. For 130 years, Standard Chartered has been there for Ghana and for you, supporting your financial aspirations and driving your business ambitions, opening doors to new possibilities, turning small dreams into big realities, and bringing banking to the palm of your hands. For 130 years, we have been there, empowering the next generation to soar higher. And as always, we believe we can achieve even more together. This year, as we celebrate 130 years of operations in Ghana, we look into the future with you because we are bringing 130 years of expertise to power your wealth and business ambitions, 130 years of heritage to power your aspirations. Let's partner for progress. Standard Chartered, here for good.
Enjoy homemade taste of Shito always with Didi Shito. Made with carefully selected ingredients, no preservatives, no colorants.
Preservative just helps us spice. Natural we taste, spicy we eat.
Didi Shito, if you do need. This advert is FDA approved.
Right, so welcome back. Time now for birthday messages here on the Super Morning Show, brought to us by MTN. Everywhere you go, Bank of Africa, BOA Pay from Bank of Africa offers a hassle-free solution for fee collection and other payments. Call us or chat Fafa at boaghana.com for details. Bank of Africa, strong as a group, as close as a partner. Franco Trading Enterprise, still phone Papa Fee. And look, happy Eid to all our Muslim brothers and sisters. And don't forget that the meat there, we are part. We're enjoying the meat together.
If I let me whisper this into Gemma's ears, today is the big one.
Yes.
Today's the big one, yes. So, Fentio, Tahiru Fentio, good morning.
We are waiting.
Leila Pentel, good morning.
Kwekwa Asante.
Yes.
Bismarck Kwekwa Asante.
Yes, we are waiting.
Anyway, let's get into the Sports Center now. Brought to us by MTN. Switch to MTN's eSIM. Download my MTN app to go seamless today. Standard Chartered Bank here for good. And DSTV, the biggest football tournament is here. And DSTV is giving you front row seats to all the action live as the FIFA World Cup 2026. As that time when everything can wait, even sleep can wait. DSTV, your home of entertainment and high sense everyday prices for everyday people. But you know how we do it. When you cross over, when you graduate, big way, new arrival, your people dash you with powder, right? That's exactly what's happening right now thanks to MTN. People are upgrading to 4G and trust me, the powder is flying everywhere. Grab the brand new HMD Arc for just 899 cedis and enjoy free 2.5 gigabyte data every single month for 6 months. New phone, fast 4G, nice pictures, free data, more social media every month there before they say it's only you left. Visit any MTN service center and dealer shops nationwide to grab your HMD ARC today. But for 130 years, Standard Chartered has been more than a bank. We've been a partner in progress, helping establish Ghana's financial system to building businesses and connecting them to the world. From helping generations grow and protect their wealth to powering innovation and helping communities thrive. Today, we stand on 130 years of heritage to power your ambitions and unlock opportunities. 130 years of expertise to drive cross-border connections that move businesses forward, support your financial and wealth aspirations, and to sustainably impact communities. As always, we believe we can achieve more by partnering together. Standard Chartered, here for good. But if you're looking for premium electronics and Gemma and home appliances at unbeatable value, choose Hisense, Ghana's trusted brand for innovation, quality, durability, and affordability.
Yeah.
Okay. They offer a wide range of products designed to enhance modern living, including world-class televisions, refrigerators, chest freezers, air conditioners, laser TVs, gas cookers, washing machines, smartphones, sound systems, water dispensers, microwaves, blenders, rice cookers, kettle irons, air fryers, and much more. So whether you're upgrading your entertainment setup, equipping your kitchen, or creating a smarter and more comfortable home, okay, as a leading electronics brand in Ghana, Hisense stands behind the quality and reliability of its products with 5 years manufacturer's defect warranty, giving customers peace of mind with every purchase. So visit any Hisense showroom nationwide, East Legon, Kiseman, Achimota Mall, North Industrial Area, Accra Opera Square, Accra Tudu, in Kumasi at the Kumasi City Mall, Kumasi Edum, in Mankasim, Takrade, Takwa, anywhere, okay, or call 0302 550000 for more information. Visit hisense.com.gh and follow Hisense Ghana on Facebook, Instagram, X, and YouTube. Hisense, best for quality, best for durability, best for energy efficiency, best for affordability, best for style, best for technology. Hisense, everyday prices for everyday people. Achue. Well, yes, Achu.
Winston.
Yes, my brother. How are you doing?
I'm great. Who are you bringing to the Hits FM Rep Your Jersey on Saturday?
Well, the Hits FM Rep Your Jersey. I'll come with Fentio.
No. Multimedia employees don't count.
Okay.
I'm talking about your politician friends, your friends in academia. Okay. You mentioned them a lot on the show.
Now that you've asked the question, I'll think about it.
Oh, Master, this one off the top of your mind. Just think about the last 3 clients you emceed events for. Your friends at the last time we saw you and President Mahama.
Oh, my guy.
There is no big.
My guy, you want to buy into this propaganda?
No, it's not propaganda. There is evidence. There is video and pictorial evidence of you and President Mahama in a mini conference. In fact, we have the presidential correspondent also in the studio.
Yeah. Oh, the president. No, you see, the president was just telling me that. Oh, that's a good show. That's all.
You actually sent him that video. I sent him that video.
That's all. You have the ear of the president.
Oh, hey, that's
Agbaba. So either the president or the chief of staff. You see, the chief of staff. He likes to put his face on a lot of events.
Okay.
So Saturday, the chief of staff, if we can do issue.
No problem.
So this Saturday at the Aviation Social Center,
I'll be there at 10 a.m.
We are all joining PSG to celebrate their second Champions League title and also to mourn with Arsenal, because they are losing that final. But the good news is that the first 200 people to come to the Aviation Social Center will be given free packs of food. So free brunch for all of you. We open at 10 a.m. The gates open at 9. The event starts at 10 a.m. So the first 200 people to enter, walk through the gates, will get free brunch. And I've also recommended to Max Fuga and Sharif and the sales and marketing team that we need to add face towels because there will be a lot of tears on Saturday, especially after the match. And because we are nice like that, we're going to add face towels, Arsenal branded face towels, to give it to all the Arsenal fans. Because I know for a fact that the first 200 people coming through will be Arsenal fans. So you give them the packs of food and then the face towel as we have fun from 10 a.m. until whenever the game ends at the Aviation Social Center. So you make it a point to be there. In fact, one of the people that I am inviting is one man who yesterday got fingered by the Auditor General in the reports to the presidency. Since President Mahama came into office, there's been 3 different reports that is commissioned to look into the African Games 2023. So the first one was by PIWC, and then later he had the Auditor General. Then the third one that is in circulation was also done by the Office of the Auditor General and then PIWC. Now, it has recommended sanctions against former senior officials of the Sports Ministry and then the local organizing committee after it uncovered what it describes as deep-rooted procurement breaches, weak financial controls, and unexplained expenditures. One of those people is the former sports minister, Mustafa Yusuf. William Kate, who was also the chief director at the time, he's also been named. Former LOC, in fact, the LOC chairman for the Accra 2023 Games, Dr. Kweku Ofosu-Asare, has also been named. They have been named for repeatedly. They've been named repeatedly as the key officials to be sanctioned under Section 92 of the Public Procurement Act 2003 as amended. In total, the irregularities that the Auditor General has flagged amounts to 1.15 billion Ghana cedis, alongside $5.2 million in revenue-related losses and cash control breaches. The report concludes that the irregularities were not isolated, but they were systemic, spanning contract design, procurement approvals, payment structures, cash management, and post-contract accountability. And as I said, the three main people that the Auditor General is holding responsible is Mustafa Yusuf, William Kate, and Dr. Kweku Ofosu-Asare. Of course, yesterday, Mustafa Yusuf released a statement denying any wrongdoing in all of this. But the report says that there were issues of uncompetitive procurement approvals, single source contract justifications, weak or absent price benchmarking, poor contract structuring and oversight failures, failure to enforce procurement compliance systems. In addition to that, Professor Amin Alassane, the Director General of the Ghana Broadcasting Corporation, GBC, he's also been recommended for sanctions or liability in relation to broadcast procurement irregularities and staff deployment issues. So that's the situation, and that's where we are. In fact, the full reports or a summary of the full report is on myjoyonline.com/sports. So you can go there and then get to read why some of the travel and tour agencies that are still doing business with the current government have also been listed in these reports for various infractions. So you've got JDK Travel and Tours, The Lovely Company Limited, Jonina's Company Limited, all according to the reports are linked to a single beneficial owner who got contracts to the tune of 150.6 million Ghana cedis. All contracts that went to one person who owns all of these companies covering transport and logistics, ticketing, accommodation, sports equipment, and medals. And the total exposure we're talking here is in the range of 150.62 million Ghana cedis. As I said, the voluminous report is on myjoyonline.com. Just go to the sports section and you find the details there. Let's talk about the Black Stars of Ghana, because defender Gideon Mensah, he's been speaking about his first impressions of the new coach, Carlos Queiroz. He says the team is not used to the intense training sessions of the Portuguese trainer. He's part of the 28 players currently holding camp in Wales ahead of a friendly with the country's national team on June 2nd.
Every coach has his own way of working. So, he has his own unique way of working, which comes with the training sessions and then, how we behave when we're in the hotels and stuff. The training section, like I said, which is very intensive. We're not really used to this. But then we are going to the World Cup, so that's what we need as well. So, we are hoping that everything goes well and then we continue like this. Yeah, very well. We are going to a World Cup where we'll be playing in the summer. So why not? We are here. It's very hot, but then this is what we need before we go to the tournament. So it's good for our preparation, going to the heat, going to the sun, and then making sure that we are ready for the World Cup.
That was Gideon Mensah. He plays for Auxerre in the French league and is a left back with the Black Stars. One player who did not make the squad is Derek Arthur-Kon. Yesterday, his brother clarified on social media that the player's omission had nothing to do with complications of his nationality switch because that had been completed. Well, the player himself spoke to Joy Sports editor Fentio Tahiru Fentio about how that process started and when he became a Black Stars player.
It was years ago already. I was in contact with the GFA, but yeah, I think it was not the right time or right moment because, yeah, we talked a lot if I want to play for Ghana, I was always ready, but it never come to it, And then the international break against Japan and South Korea, I was in contact with Otto Addo for a few months. Yeah, he was calling me and he said there's a spot free for you and if you want to play for Ghana, you can. So he asked me if I'm ready. I said, yeah, for sure I'm ready. So
That was Derek Atakon speaking to Joy Sports. More on the Black Stars and former midfielder Michael Essien. He says he hopes Ghana will secure victory over England when the two sides meet at the World Cup. He spoke to Sky Sports.
I don't know, but I mean, this is I think it's going to be a great game. It's a great match that everyone is looking forward to see, and hopefully it will be a good one, and the best team should win.
What do you make of England, the squad, and what are England's chances at this World Cup?
I hope Ghana beat them. No, I mean, on a serious note, I think they've assembled the best players they could to represent the country. So yeah, it's going to be. I think it's going to be an exciting one. So yeah, we just have to sit back and enjoy the show.
Michael Essien speaking there to Sky Sports yesterday. Back home in Ghana, in the Premier League, Accra Hearts of Oak have parted ways with their head coach, Masud Didi Dramani, following the end of the season. A statement that was released by the club yesterday, they said the decision was taken after a comprehensive technical review conducted by the board. He led Hearts of Oak to a third-place finish after 34 games, missing out on the title once again. Now, on Sunday, we will be having the final of the MTN FA Cup between Nations FC and Dreams, who are looking to win the competition for the second time in their history, having won it first some 3 years ago. Dreams FC coming to the final in strong form after a 3-2 semi-final win over two-time winners Mediama SC. They beat Division 1 League Zone 3 side Sempefi by 2-1, defeated Division 2 side Asanka FC by 2-0, and later overcame Interlice in the quarters, drawing 1-1 before winning 4-3 on penalties. Remember, the final is at the University of Ghana Stadium on Sunday, the 31st of May. More on the World Cup and the U.S. national team head coach, Mauricio Pochettino. He's defended the painful squad selection and his decision to communicate to players through email after leaving them out of the World Cup squad. Now, all 55 players on the provisional squad were notified on Friday via email whether or not they had made the team, while those who made the squad also received a video from the head coach. Well, the Football Federation in the U.S. has said that the players who made the team were sent the video before the email, although multiple players, including Giovanni Reina, said on Tuesday that they had seen the email first.
Like when I was sacked, in different clubs, one was in Tottenham, and Daniel, the president say, I want to talk with you. What do you want to talk about me? If you sack me, you talk before to sack me, no after. When you made the decision, I have nothing to say. I don't want to hear nothing. If I understand the player, they didn't make the roster, they don't want to hear me to say, apologize, whatever. I care. Do you know why I care? Because during 2 weeks I didn't sleep. And today, still I cannot enjoy the 26 guys that are in front of me because I am thinking in players that are out. That is about to care. It's not to call. Because if I call, it's about myself. I say, I call. I am very human about calling and then giving explanation. Come on, that is.
Okay, Achu.
Yes, Winston, that's it for the U.S., who are now flying to Atlanta to officially kick off their World Cup preparations. They've got a friendly against Senegal in Charlotte on Sunday, and then a final friendly against Germany on June 6th before they take on Paraguay in their first World Cup group game on the 12th of June. Then they will play Australia in Seattle on June 19th before rounding the group stage back at Inglewood's SoFi Stadium against Turkey on the 25th of June. That's it for the Joy Sports Center. Winston, again, invite your big friends and let them also come with their clients and their friends and their family to the Aviation Social Center.
We're storming there. We're storming there.
Yes.
Live.
Yes.
I'll be there, you see. So, see you at 10 a.m. At you, 10
Yes,
a.m.
yes, yes.
sharp.
Oh, yeah, 10 a.m. sharp. We open the gates at 9.
Yeah.
And we're throwing a special incentive for the first 200 people who walk in there. Free packs of food. And my recommendation, face towels, because there will be a lot of tears. But did you also know that there will be musical performances?
Oh, yeah.
Camido, the Afrobeat singer, is one of the many A-list artists who will be passing through on Saturday with wonderful musical performances. Look, we've got a wonderful package for you on Saturday, and you simply cannot miss out. There's only one place to watch the Champions League final, and that's at the Aviation Social Center, where Hits FM is bringing you the Hits FM Rep Your Jersey.
Exactly, and we'll all be there. Thank you very much, Achu Tamakulu, for joining us with the latest in the world of sports here on the Super Morning Show on Joy 99.7 FM. And as always, we do the show with you. So get on to X, use the hashtag JoySMS. Then on WhatsApp 055-111-997. You can also join us on X, of course. But the Business Minute brought to us by Anointed Engineering Services, the generator experts. And Anointed, now they have they're into the sale of ultra-silent fuel-efficient diesel generating sets with size ranging from 5 kVA to 3,000 kVA at competitive prices. And for every generator you acquire, you will enjoy a 5-year warranty. You also undertake maintenance and repairs of all kinds of diesel generating sets. Their services include 24-hour emergency service, sale of genuine spare parts, reliable rental service, professional advice, sale of tar lights and rental. Locate their East Legon branch at 26 Boundary Road, Legon, close to AH Hotel. Head office at number 77 Anointed House on the main Odoko Malam Highway near the Odoko traffic light. They also have 21 branches nationwide and into skill training. They have a training school that trains students in generators and plants, auto mechanics, electricals and controls, as well as solar installations, offering 80% hands-on training and 20% theory. Call them on 0243-480-334 or 0246-423534. Anointed, the generator experts.
Show me a jigger, let me see. Let me see.
But let's get interactive this morning here on the Super Morning Show. Social media messages brought to us by EcoBank, the Pan-African Bank, number 10 liver salt, a refreshing relief, and Cowbell Coffee with you every moment. Look, if your money is controlling you, now it's time to take charge. And the EcoBank mobile app gives you the power to command your money to transact across 33 African countries and anywhere in the world. Command your money to make water, electricity, and school fee payments, bank and mobile money transfers, create virtual cards to buy only what you need and more. So Money Commander, download the EcoBank mobile app now on the App Store, Play Store, and command your money. Command also means paying attention to details. EcoBank will never call or send an SMS asking for your PIN, OTP, bank card, or Ghana card details. When in doubt, call the EcoBank Contact Center on 0800 003 225. EcoBank, the Pan-African Bank. And this morning, what are your thoughts on plans to ban takeaway parks? What do you say we should do? Get on to WhatsApp. Our WhatsApp number 055-111-1997. Also, we're talking about the floods on Big Stories brought to us by Telecel, connecting energies, and Cowbell Coffee with you every moment. So here's the good news, Telecel family. We've got something special just for you, starting this and every Wednesday. When you buy your first data bundle on a Telecel app, we're giving you an extra 25%, okay? Absolutely free. That's more browsing, more streaming, more chatting, and all the things you love without spending extra. Don't miss out. Download or open the Telecel app this Wednesday, buy your data bundle and get your 25% bonus on your first purchase. Telecel, keeping you connected and giving you more value every day. Telecel, connecting energies. And you know that moment when the alarm rings and life is already asking questions, campus, office, hustle, dreams waiting to be chased. Well, those are the moments when you need something that helps you show up and keep going. That's why Cowbell Coffee stays with me every single moment. So whether you're grinding for that exam, pushing deadlines, or at work, or cooking up the next big idea, Cowbell Coffee gives you the creamy taste and rich coffee aroma to kickstart your day right, and so you can enjoy it anytime. Because success doesn't happen overnight. It's the little moments, the early mornings, the late nights, and through it all, Cowbell Coffee Day with you. Cowbell Coffee with you every moment. This is FDA approved.
You know I'm not just trying to get lit, cause I know some kind chicks do it for the right pay. Baby, make a fire you with my machine gun. 16 rounds.
And Camille will be performing live at the Aviation Social Center on Saturday, 30th of May at the Hits FM Rep Your Jersey.
But you know they get
So this morning, I am in my Man United jersey. Yeah. We didn't win the Premier League, but hey, we still support Man United. So stay with us. We'll be right back. And when we return, we're going to have a conversation about our floods. Charlie, look, ever since I started this job, almost 20 years, every year is the same thing. And now it's becoming worse. But look, years ago, the then Minister of Works and Housing, Asenso Boakye, told us that if we don't fix the problem, it would get worse. We said we were fixing it. So why are we back to this level? Stay with us after these messages. We'll get into that conversation.
There are many reasons to connect, and it's all to put smiles on the faces of those you love.
Daddy, thanks for the tea cash, okay? I love you.
That's my daughter, Angela. Caring for my parents, that's my duty. I also get to pay my utility bills easily with Telecel Cash. And to the suppliers at my shop,
hello, sir. Telecel Cash payment received right on time. Thank you.
I get to make them smile because I can pay to my suppliers' merchant numbers, even on other networks directly. My dear ones, we keep the connection stronger when our family, friends, and business relations are happy. Live on cash, enjoy convenience, and make those who matter smile when you send them money with Telecel Cash.
Telecel, connecting energies.
You can't deny it when you taste it. The rich, creamy goodness of Cowbell coffee. Oh, one sip and you feel it. It's Cowbell coffee. Taste it and you love it. It's a special feeling. One sip and you feel it. It's Cowbell coffee.
For the big days and the seemingly ordinary, creamy Cowbell coffee is with you every moment.
This advert is FDA approved.
When truth is stranger than fiction and myths spring to life, and the shadowy mysteries of a long forgotten era become your present reality, your imagination will usher you into a realm of head-spinning reality beyond what the mind should know. Amani Adisa of Monsters and Gods. Download from the Akraba app now on iOS or Android.
Morning time, the pot is ready. Mama cook it nice and steady. Call your people, call your crew. Oba spaghetti made for you. Come chop, everybody chop. Oba on my table, we know.
This advert is FDA approved.
Hello, my name is Lexus Bell, and EcoBank is revalidating customer information for mobile app transactions to improve safety and convenient access. Customers are encouraged to confirm their mobile app details by texting or calling 0500,000 247 now to remain active. The voice you just heard wasn't mine, it was AI. And if you fell for it then, like play, you could have just been scammed. EcoBank will never call, email, send an SMS asking for your PIN, OTP, bank card, or Ghana card details. Pay attention to the details.
EcoBank, the Pan-African Bank.
We shouldn't have gone to that party.
Masa, my head is killing me.
Is that your stomach?
Yes.
What did you eat?
I don't know.
Get rid of your gastric problems with number 10 liver salt. Number 10 gives you quick, effective relief from nausea, indigestion, heartburns, hangovers, and hyperacidity. And with different fruity flavors such as orange and lemon, it's a pretty tasty way to end an uncomfortable situation. Number 10 liver salt from Ernest Chemist, because everyone needs a chemist.
This advert has been vetted and approved by FDA.
Big news from Stay Soft. Your favorite fragrances now come in a new ultra concentrate bottle with 4 times more fragrance. You get freshness that lasts and lasts long after the washing is done. A long-lasting scent that keeps your clothes fresh all day. Our family-sized bottle offers better value and conveniently lasts longer. Try the new Stay Soft Ultra Concentrate bottle today for freshness that lasts and lasts. This advert is FDA approved. Keep out of reach of children.
Coffee in your cup and joy on the set. The Super Morning Show is always the best bet on Joy 99.7 FM.
IEA makes about Ghana taking maximum value out of mining. It's something that the chamber agrees with. It's something that Chamber has been working towards. It's something that the Chamber believes that is what we need to do. How do we ensure that Ghana gets maximum value out of our mining? The only challenge is that, this is Professor Michael Kwe, and a lawyer, he's learned. I will not be called learned, but he would know that if you go to section 44.3 of the Minerals and Mining Act, and if you permit me before I even do my presentation, it says on application made duly under subsection 1, and if the holder has materially complied with the obligation imposed by this act, which is Act 703, with respect to the holding of an activities pursuant to mining leases, the minister shall, that's what the word is, shall, grant the extension of the term of the lease on conditions specified in writing. I don't disagree with him that we can renegotiate the terms and make sure that at the renewal stage, what are the things that are going to go into that, and there are conditions precedent that on which this will be based. But one of the things that forms a basis of mining and the way, and that's what I want to be able to show about the way the mining is structured. So you see that in terms of mining, what makes mining unique is that it's high capital requirement. Billions are needed upfront before the first revenue is poured. You take the example of Newmont, the latest mine, Ahafo, for example. They spent $1 billion after they have purchased, the mine and moved from greenfield before they pour their first gold. So $1 billion would have to be paid. And so that makes it different. It's also very long-term in nature, between 10 to 20 years upon the discovery till when you go into production. It also is very high risk, the geological risks, the political and market uncertainties, and it's a volatile output of prices. Mining are not price setters, they are price takers.
So Ghana, we've had a long track in mining. We have very good fiscal regime, taxes, royalties, withholding tax, growth and sustainability. Government gets its share through the free carried interest in terms of the equity dividends. We also have local content. It's changed a lot recently, but still, it keeps on growing up. We have a lot of local content and jobs have been created. And then savings and investment. We have the Minerals Income and Investment Fund is being set up. Of course, there are always developments, app changes and things that we can do, but we have a very good structure which has been put in place to capture all this revenue and benefits for the nation. The only place we can say we are a little bit lacking is the downstream development. But aside this, if you look at the very good structure that a state needs to capture revenue from mining, we have very good things in place, and which is what has made us where we are now as the #1 in Africa. So mineral royalty, Ken has talked a lot about. These are all the taxes that government gets from the mining sector. Aside that, on the side too, we have the free carried interest, the dividend, local content requirements, etc. I'll spend a bit of time here. So the mine, as I said, this Homo economicus, the mine is a rational economic decision maker. Any person in charge of a mine will fashion or make their decisions based on certain things in terms of the environment. So we've talked about the development, early stage of production, the midlife and late life.
I think what we haven't done well is the utilization of the mineral revenue. Unlike the petroleum sector, where you have the petroleum management revenue that pool all petroleum revenue into one pot, we don't have that same revenue management framework within the mining sector. So we are not able to track properly how much the industry is contributing to government purse. So I think the way forward is to ring fence all mineral revenue into a one pot and legislate a pathway in terms of development, just like we have done for petroleum, the petroleum revenue management framework. If we have a mineral revenue management framework where you have the royalties, the corporate income tax, and all the revenue that accrue to the states goes into that pot, then, we've set up the Mineral Income Investment Fund, which, in parts was expected to do some of that equity participation. But, well, if you look at, they haven't fully develop or deliver on that kind of mandate, and government thinks they haven't really done well. So we are moving backward to go to MIF into the consolidated fund so that we support it, we use it to support the big push, which for me I support. But beyond that, we need to have a mineral revenue framework that we all agree as a state, because the resource is finite. What are the targeted interventions that we want to do so that the cities really see meaningful development?
Super Morning Show.
Did you know that Ghana currently spends more than 8 billion Ghana cedis annually importing food that can be produced locally? That is why this June, Joy Business and the Super Morning Show, in partnership with the Federation of Associations of Ghanaian Exporters, FAGE, bring you the Joy Agribusiness Month 2026 under the theme From Soil to Sovereignty, Building Ghana's Agricultural Self-Reliance Through Innovation. Join us on the Joy Super Morning Show, Joy News, and across Joy Business platforms for a month-long national conversation on Ghana's food security and agribusiness future. Week 1 focuses on government policy, trade and financing for food sovereignty. Week 2 explores research, innovation, mechanization and live coverage of the Ghana Horticulture Expo 2026 from the 11th to the 13th of June at the State House forecourt. Week 3 examines infrastructure, value addition, youth participation and agricultural financing, while Week 4 highlights opportunities across key horticulture value chains. The final week looks at consumer power and Ghana's roadmap to food sovereignty by 2030. Stay tuned to Joy FM and Joy News.
Hello, sir. Please check the round tickets you made me purchase for our Canadian partners arriving this weekend.
Something is eating me up though. I still don't know a decent, welcoming place where we can host our guests.
This is no issue at all, sir. Let me introduce you to Ghana's best kept secret when it comes to a perfect accommodation, and that is Anointed Executive Airbnb Apartment located at Bawe Zero.
Anointed Executive Airbnb Apartment? Tell me more.
Anointed Executive Airbnb Apartments is a destination that everyone instantly falls in love with the minute they enter. They have beautifully designed 1, 2, and 3 bedrooms, fully equipped kitchens, ultra-modern stylish living area, high-speed Wi-Fi connectivity, and an elegant rooftop lounge. Anointed Airbnb has 24-hour professional security, reliable standby generator, and an exceptional customer service and more.
Wow! Please make reservations for our guests right now.
Absolutely. If you ever think of a destination for work retreats, vacations, family events, or weekend getaways, always choose Anointed Executive Airbnb Apartment. Find them in Accra at Bawe Zero, Faith Montessori, or book ahead on 025-638-9193 or 025-649-2415. Anointed Executive Airbnb Apartments. Class, luxury, and lifestyle redefined.
Frustrated with outdated banking experiences? You deserve an app that makes your life easier, not harder. Say hello to the CBG mobile app, your new cool way to handle everything banking. With biometric security, lightning-fast mobile money access, and one-touch bill payments, banking has never been this smooth. Stop imagining when you can live a life where your entire banking world is in your pocket, ready whenever you need it. No stress, no fuss. Don't settle for less. Experience a more superior, convenient way of banking today with the CBG mobile app. Banking made cool, fast and secure. Welcome to the good life. CBG. We stand with
you. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Farawara suna Allah. Shia. Na fara shaye da bin mata. Ban sallah, ban azumi, wani na da karfi. Hey, Akira Salla Shenshi Gagari Hey Tunanena Dukane Bobe Gobina Mutu Yawayera Muslimi Kuye Ibadra Kabari Akwizafi Musa Hankali Hey Kabari Akwizafi Musa Hankali Esa Katamakini Hafavini Afidani Chicken Leafy Oh Katamakini Hafavini Afidani Chicken Leafy Katamakini Hafavini Afidani Chicken Leafy Katamakini Hafavini Afidani Chicken Leafy
Coffee in your cup and joy on the set. The Super Morning Show is always the best bet on Joy 99.7 FM.
Tony Banji Magana, Tony Banji Wazi, Tony Banji Magana, Tony Bankula Rakowa. Abinda nige so akan zuciyana wa ma zai ce bari wa ma zai ce dena wa ma zai ce bari wa ma zai ce dena to yanzu na sata yanzu na sallah yanzu na ibada to yanzu na yanzu na sallah na ibada nan bi dalan bam ne tarika tum jarakam ne tukume man balana the sam dagu man balana the sam dagu man balana subabo kamaya
Coffee in your cup and joy on the set. The Super Morning Show is always the best bet on Joy 99.7 FM.
Yeah, how they say, assassin did that hanu. Omaton man alata for no, and almost see apartment. Says, yeah, and so on and your baby in fact. And then Ansanya me pe. Yakika mu ya dem na mema fi abontin ebebu den ni no muji ye edipie ya tilapies enti ya sra man pani mahama ya ndc fo otodwa ha afi ya baako MPP na wa ha ofite net ebesi ya aso ya dwe baako se ya nya improvement bi amfi omo ho ana ya toma reverend enti on chese reverend ado omra meje ye mfi ha esan se ya bre papa
nsio obeda na wa to nsio mu cho enu po de enkan orugbe wan na owo ni nemu bola nyama bebre yes insio no eba embassy ajenwe bi pamblos but see pamblos no me si kwan no sisi agata o me create wa hanu o ma direction amaye wa nti direction o ma no o create gata no munta o muntintu mu nenko said I got no because I just had a block wo honum mom directing ko be for car because I want to gata na unjawo nkofo fie nkofo land so na de enye fine enye right and somebody say mom wa ha ni na mo water log area your water log area anything na wo share fit top eba sa na ya fa ni level sa e de ba ya fa ni sa level ni de ba nti e de ba no government so boy no tin to muma ye.
Still live here on the Super Morning Show on Joy 99.7 FM. Yes, some Ghanaians complaining. And this morning I want us to do this. Look, We've been doing this for a very long time now. But it looks as if for Ghana, particularly Accra, whenever it rains, floods have become part of us. But we cannot accept that fact, and so we must deal with it. The problem is, how do we deal with it? And this morning, even as we attempt solving the problem, wherever you are, if you've experienced flood since it started raining, please share the experience with us on X. Use the hashtag JoySMS. Then on WhatsApp, 055-1111-997. So we're told NADMO has put the country on alert and they've activated emergency operation centers as heavy rains, hit parts of Accra. And response teams, we're told, are now on standby, in flood-prone communities as the organization moves to coordinate rescue and relief efforts ahead of the intensifying rainy season. This morning, Mohammed Abubakar Chafaram is with the Inspectorate Department of NADMO. Alhaji, good morning and thank you very much for joining us.
Good morning.
And happy Eid to you.
Happy Eid to all of us.
Amen. Alhaji, this one we should have allowed you to celebrate it, but the sacrifice that you are talking about is the reason you are here this morning.
Yes.
To actually deal with a problem that I don't even know where to start. Look, every year we talk about it. Every year when it rains, in fact, my only problem when it rains, even though I like the rains as a farmer, is because parts of the country would flood. This thing says prevention. Alhaji, why are we not able to prevent the flooding?
Thank you very much for the question. I think we as NADMO, we are mandated by the state to actually work together with other stakeholders to prevent and mitigate flooding. If I say prevent and mitigate, because there is human factor and there is natural factors. Mm-hmm. So both natural factors and human factors need to be managed in such a way that we will avoid flooding in our communities. But the major cause of flooding in our cities, especially Greater Accra region, Greater Accra is a low-lying area. We are in a valley. We are actually bounded by the Kwapim Range between Accra and Eastern region. And most of the water bodies that crosses Accra and enters into the ocean takes their source from the Kwapim Range. Some of them take their source from far back at around Latte. But getting into the city like the Kole Lagoon, you can see the fault in it. If you go to Weja area, the Kokojo, you can see the fault in it. Going to Tema area, between Tema West and then Tema proper, where the water bodies that come from Michelle Camp area, the ones that come from Ebri Hills and passes through Adenta, where we have more than 40 water bodies, dams, for flood control, for farming and other purposes. Human beings deliberately are filling them and building on them.
Alhaji, hold on a minute. When you say human beings deliberately,
yes,
we say that we know that people will do the wrong things.
Yes.
That's why we have laws.
Yes.
And that is why we institute bodies,
yes,
to make sure that people do not do the wrong things.
Yes,
so why are we saying human beings deliberately when there are other human beings and institutions mandated to make sure that people do not deliberately do what they've done?
You see, like you asked the question, human beings deliberately are doing it, and there are laws and institutions. But one major problem that I have observed or come across in my years of working with NADMO is, NADMO, we coordinate other institutions. If you look at the act that established NADMO, the old one that was repealed in 2016, 2015, and now we have Act 927. It tells us that NADMO coordinates other institutions to manage the disasters. We coordinate like the Works Department, that is the municipal assemblies, the police, the army, immigration service, Ghana Education Service, Environment, we are all on the committee to manage the disaster, including security institutions.
Exactly.
Because the law permits us to co-opt other security institutions. But the major problem that we have is the issue of land use. Land use, you have different people owning the lands. You have the one that's owned by the traditional authorities.
Yeah, but the West Department,
yes,
they actually give permits for the construction.
Yes.
And you are supposed to coordinate.
Yes.
You're part of the people you coordinate.
Yes.
So how do people get to build these facilities? Because if you don't have a permit, you have no business building.
No.
And they can prevent people from building once they don't have permits. So how is it possible? And Alaji, pardon me, but the structure of, even the assemblies is such that we don't have to have this problem. Why? Because NADMO is in there. You have district directors of NADMO in the various.
They are on the committee.
They are on the committee.
Yes.
Okay. When it gets to the regions, the land use and spatial planning, the NADMO is there. At every point, we've made sure that whatever happens, the institution whose motto says prevention is actually there to make sure that we prevent this from happening. So, where's the problem?
You see, the problem is, like I mentioned, the ownership of the land is number one. And then the other institutions, you will do A, the other one will do B. And at times, some of the problems are beyond the assemblies, even though we have security agencies supporting them. But the issue of langars. I have personally encountered many of them, or our institution has encountered them many times, because you get there, they are building, you stop them with the engineers, the next time you come in the night, you see that they've built beyond what you observed the previous day. So that is the problem. So we need to come together. We need to enforce our laws, like you are saying. The enforcement of law is number one. If we enforce the laws, we can actually stop or reduce the flooding in our major cities to the barest minimum. Enforcement is number one. And then secondly, the owners of the land who releases the land at times may release the land to an estate developer, to individuals, without recourse to the assembly. The moment the assembly and NADMO and others come in, it becomes another issue altogether. So we need to have a look at the laws again, because NADMO, the Act 927, says that we can demolish, but there is additional issues that must come in, like it must go back to Parliament for Parliament to give us the full mandate.
Your regulations?
Yeah, regulations that will guide us to demolish buildings. And we are almost at the tail end of that, because the current management have taken it up with Minister of Interior, and they are far advanced. It is even before Parliament. Very soon, I think, the regulations will come in. The moment that comes in, then NADMO, we don't need to run back to the municipal assemblies to tell them that they should come and demolish ABC.
I was just some few months ago, I witnessed the demolition exercise along the Teshi Bush Road.
I was there.
Yes. You didn't need the MCU to do that. No. So what regulation are you talking about, saying that you have to take it to Parliament so that you can move in without the assembly heads knowing about it?
That one, the one that we had at Peshi Lagoon area, the Ramsar site in Tema, that one is a presidential task force that has been formed to look at the flooding in Accra. The regional minister is there, the NADMO, other institutions, Hydro and others. So what we are doing is we have an assessment team in our various MMDAs. The moment they finish the assessment and give us the report that this area is actually in a water course or is creating problems, the task force will move there with other security agencies, the military and police, and they will conduct further checks. So if you are really in a waterway and you don't have permit, the law says that since you don't have permit, it must go because it is already in a water course. So that is what you see us doing there. But where I am talking about, we need the assemblies. Where the assembly has issued a permit, you need further consultations with the relevant authorities, so that if the permit will be revoked, it will be revoked, and then the building will go.
But that's
or at times, when the building is actually in a water course, that one we don't wait for anybody to tell us to demolish it.
But that's what Winston mentioned, that even at the assembly level, your officers are there.
Yes.
Can they intervene at that point when the assembly is issuing these permits for building?
Oh, they intervene. They are on the committee.
So we shouldn't have this problem in the first place.
They talk about it, but law is law. You see, we have our limitation. NADMO has its limitation, even though we are mandated to manage disasters. But when it comes to building, construction, giving issuance of permits, it is chaired by the Municipal, Metropolitan and District Assembly Chief Executives. They are the chairpersons with the physical planning, the works, and other. Even representation comes from outside at times. So if the permit is issued, or NADMO will come and advise where you want to issue a permit for building, that place is a waterlogged area, and you speak, you advise, and the advice is not taken.
Okay.
You don't have anything to do.
It's obvious the challenges you have with prevention.
Yes.
So let's get to mitigation now.
Yes.
Okay. So you've identified the flood-prone areas.
Yes.
Share them with us within the Greater Accra region, and how you're mitigating the impact of the flood.
Okay, let me start from Ablekuma West, like Begbise, Gilefe, and its environs. It has been there for more than 3 decades. It started with people filling the lagoons with refuse and building on them. Authorities from previous administrations have gone in to stop the people, tell them where you are putting up your buildings is not safe, it's not advisable. But they will tell you this is where our great parents relinquished to us, so we don't have any place to move. You see? So anytime it rains, they will call you to come and rescue them. You tell them, live here. They will tell you we are not living. And then Weja area is the same thing. We have a lot of challenges with people living in low-lying areas, in waterlogged areas, telling them to evacuate for their own safety. They will tell you the opposite story. So, like we are saying, Greater Accra region, we have a lot of flood-prone areas, but NADMO is doing its best with other institutions. Okay, Number one, like I mentioned...
Before you get into what you're doing, I want to... You talked about Glefe, you've talked about Begbese, but maybe I've moved into an area I don't even know is flood-prone.
Yes.
And that's why I want you to tell us the flood-prone areas. So that whoever is listening today and doesn't know that where he or she lives is flood-prone gets to know.
Yeah, some of the flood-prone areas where I have mentioned, and then you go to Tunga between Kasua and then Weja. You come to Tema area, we have the master area, that is the wetland, that is the Ramsar site. You go to community 5, you go to community 12, you come to Adenta area, we have where we call animal research, we have commandos area, we have between Ajay Kojo and then the Zoom Lion headquarters area, and then you come to Ashie Fulani, getting to the Dodua Road, and then you come to the Adenta Barrier area behind the West Africa Senior High School, between the Adenta Municipal and then Ga East. And then you come to where we call Sakura. That is also between the same Madina, Adenta, and then Ga East. They share boundary there.
The Powerland area.
Yes, that particular area. And then from there, you come to Nsunano. That is where we have the police station. That is another flood-prone area, and they are adjoining area. You go to Katamanso, we have where we call Kubekrum. That is closer to Katamanso. And then Ajekujo is another area. And then getting to the same Katamanso, between them and Ningo Pram, we have Afienya area going to Dawenya. That area is also coming up seriously because people have started building around those areas.
When you see an area is coming up because people are building around it, I don't understand. Help me understand why an area becomes flood prone because people are building there.
If I say, you see, I mentioned that land use is not under the control of NADMO. NADMO, we are mandated to prevent flooding, mitigate it when it comes. But releasing of land is not controlled by NADMO.
My question is, because you see people have started building there, I want to understand, is it that people are building in waterways? What are people doing that just building in an area makes an area prone to flood?
Yes, building there because that area is a wetland.
Okay.
It is a wetland. People are not supposed to build there.
And they are building there?
They are building there because some of them, they carry waste material and sand in the night with tipper trucks. They fill the place in the night when me and you are sleeping.
Waste materials?
Yes, like they carry some from construction sites.
Right.
On the our highways where they are building materials that are not in use by the contractors.
Okay.
They carry it with tipper trucks, they fill there. So the next morning you get there, you see that the whole place is filled. And they spread it and they start building. So that is where the municipal assemblies also have challenge, because at times it will happen in the night and the engineers are not there. The next morning they will move there, they will go there to stop them, and they will be fighting them because langars are in charge, they have guns and other things. So that is where we need to involve the security agencies. You understand?
Interesting. Listening to you, I get the sense that this is a very huge problem, and it's as though the land guards are now more powerful than the assembly heads or the DCs, MCEs, and even the security under the DCEs, because they also have the security council. So if they cannot stop the land guards from building at that level, how are we resolving this flood issue in Accra?
Yes, you see, it needs a collaboration. The collaboration is not between only government agencies. It needs the involvement of citizens. Because me as a citizen, if I'm living in a community, I know this particular area as a wetland. I know it as area that anytime it rains, water will sit there for months, for years before drying up or getting into a river or the sea. And they bring you to come and buy land there and build, and I'm not able to tell you not to build there. I am not able to mobilize my assemblyman, my chief, and other residents to stop you, because if you put up the building there, it will create problem for our buildings that are not affected by the flood waters. Then we are harming our own selves. That is why I'm saying that we need to collaborate. Citizens must come up to support state institutions. They must come up to support institutions like NADMO, municipal assemblies, and others.
Yeah, but NADMO is supposed to coordinate. Alaji, but you see that point? NADMO is supposed to coordinate.
Yes.
So how is the coordinator
yes,
now telling us, we need to... You are supposed to coordinate the thing. So how is it possible that we're failing when the coordinator is around?
Chief, the matter I'm saying, look at Galamsey. Let me come. What is happening, what we are talking about, there is no difference between that and Galamsey. Don't we have the security agencies? Don't we have traditional authorities? But people are doing things on the quiet. That is what I'm saying. It is a fact. So we need to step up.
Okay.
We need to step up, especially with you, the media. With you, the media. As you are asking me, and I'm telling you all the flood-prone areas, the wetlands, what is happening at, let me use the Ramsar site as an example. That place is under the protection of a forestry commission. How did we get to where people started building in that area? It is an international site.
Okay. There's this question here, but it says, please, how is the city demarcated in a way that there are no green areas in the communities? All constructions, no drainage. We pay for permits, but drainage, all is left to who?
As for drainage, it is under the municipal assemblies. The primary drains, the secondary drains, and the tertiary drains, we have institutions managing them. The tertiary ones are managed, most of them are managed by Hydro in collaboration with the municipal assemblies. So we, NADMO, what we do is, any time that we visit drains and we identify them silted, we send our reports and our advice to the municipal assemblies, because they are mandated to get excavators to excavate them and open them up.
Well, this question says, that is in a normal situation where you buy a normal flat land, which is initially not a waterway, and then during the period that you are gathering money to develop, the sand winners go and dig your land to get sand for sale. And then water goes in to fill in the hole, thereby creating a lagoon-like waterlogged area. But there's one, Frank from Tema. He says, please ask the man, how come he knows all this, but doesn't involve the military in the operations?
Yeah, I know this. The military are involved. We are working with the military. Wherever you see us demolishing, the police are there, the military are there, the other security agencies are all there. Because on the municipal, metropolitan, and district disaster committees, we have representation from all these institutions that I am talking about. So we are working hand in hand with them, especially our current Director General, who also happens to be a retired military officer.
Exactly.
We are working very closely with them. That is why you see that we have stepped up the removal of structures in waterways, especially the one that you mentioned along the Kbishi Lagoon. You know, that area was, part of it was claimed and they've put a building there. The intention and the project is to remove all the structures, remove the filling in the lagoon, so that we can restore the ecology of the lagoon in collaboration with EPA, the municipal assemblies, and other institutions. So that is where we are getting the demolition that you mentioned. After the demolition, we have sent tipper trucks there to collect the waste material and dump it elsewhere where it is needed. So that is what we are currently doing. So it is not something that can be completed within 1 month, 2 months, or 3 months. It will take us years to recover, to restore what has been destroyed. Yes.
But we are just seeing the daily graphic 1960 or so.
Yes.
And as far back as 1960, I'm not sure. I wasn't born. Yes. I'm not sure Winston was born.
No, I wasn't born.
They were reporting rains in Accra and flooding.
Yes.
And in 2026, how many years later, we're still talking about rains in Accra. And whenever it rains, the big question is, which place has flooded?
You see, we are having that problem because Accra lies in a valley. Accra is a low-lying area. You see that we are... we have the Equapim range.
Yes, you made that point, but I'm wondering why we haven't been able to figure out exactly how to deal with it.
It needs a lot of investment. You know, it is capital intensive. Successive governments have tried to resolve it, but we are not able to complete it. At times, some of the projects will be started, then along the line we stop it, and then we fill it with debris. So that is worsening the matter. But what we are seeing now, the major problem is, you see, like the wetland that we are talking about, the Ramsar site. If you go to the old castle, behind castle, you go to where we have the Bukum sports complex. You know that is where the Kole Lagoon discharges into the sea. If you go to Wager, that is where Pambros area, all those areas were reserved in the past for runoff water or flood waters from the hills to sit there for months, for years, and then gradually they get into the sea. But because we are deliberately, I'm using the word deliberately, because it is our own people who are buying there and filling it.
And also because we failed to prevent these people from building.
Yes. So they are filling there. So, naturally, God created those areas for water to sit there for our own safety. For our own safety, because that is where the water can sit.
Okay. Alhaji, we know that you have to go and, today's Salah is Eid. But before you go, so I asked a question about mitigation.
Yes.
We know now, these areas that you've talked about, someone says add community 25. So how are you mitigating the impact of the floods?
The part of the mitigation is the removal of the structures, the demolition that we are talking about, because it is human induced. So we are removing them and opening the areas so that water can flow freely into the sea. Sea level at times rises. When the rain is raining on land and the sea level goes up, naturally the water cannot enter the sea directly. It takes time. That is where the importance of the wetlands is needed. So we are removing structures in these areas to make sure that water can get free flow, water can sit there for months.
You are removing the structures now?
Many of them. We've done a lot of
Which means you can remove them?
Oh, yes. Why not?
And you've not been doing that?
No, we've been doing it for years. They come back.
So when they start?
You do it, they come back. Oh, my brother, look, I don't want to use myself as example. When we were outside, I was mentioning it to you. In other areas, they've done it. Look at Wager. We've done a lot of demolitions there. You remove them, you go, you come the next 1 year, the next 3 months, it comes back. Okay. That is why I am saying that we need to involve the traditional authorities. Government alone cannot do it without the support of traditional authorities who owns the land. You will be there demolishing. They will come. They will be following you. And this one, we gave it to them. You see, I'm saying this because it is not something that we should hide. All of us should talk about it like we've been talking about Galamsey. Because one day we'll be there. Water can swallow major part of Greater Accra region. I'm telling you. It can swallow major part of because all the safe areas are being covered.
Alhaji, thank you very, very much for joining us. Alhaji Mohammed Abubakar Chafaram with the Inspectorate Department of NADMO. You need to go and pray, and I must respect that decision of yours. At least you've sacrificed to be here with us. Thank you very, very much. And please go and enjoy the rest of your day. Okay.
I also thank you for giving me the opportunity to share the little that we have as an institution with you and our listening public.
Great. Now, I'm asking a very simple question. So, are the solutions beyond us when it comes to flooding in Ghana? What are we not doing right? Share your thoughts with us here on the Super Morning Show. Get on to WhatsApp 055-1111-997. Stay with us. We'll be right back after these messages.
Coffee in your cup and joy on the set. The Super Morning Show is always the best bet on Joy 99.7 FM.
When I wake up in the morning, I brush my teeth with Kale Charcoal toothpaste. This gives me confidence all day.
Anytime you meet Amma, don't be surprised I smile showing my beautiful white teeth because I don't have cavity thanks to Kale Charcoal toothpaste for its natural charcoal properties. In fact, we are like twins. I can't go without my Kale Charcoal toothpaste.
That be why I dey use Kale Charcoal toothpaste morning and night when I dey go bed safe. It dey make my teeth white when it dey comot every scent from my mouth inside. My confidence level dey go up, so I dey show my 32 teeth all.
Introducing the Kale Charcoal toothpaste, formulated with activated bamboo charcoal powder, ensures whiter teeth and removes bad breath. The strong natural property of the activated bamboo charcoal removes bacteria, absorbs surface stains on our teeth caused by coffee, wines, and tobacco. Welcome, Kale Charcoal toothpaste. Kale Charcoal toothpaste, Sankofa Yenchi.
Kale, happy smile.
This advert is FDA approved.
Life no be predictable, but with Ayo, you secure yourself and get up to 16,125 Ghana cedis to support funeral expenses and up to 322 cedis 50 pesos daily hospital cash benefits when life surprises you or your additional family members. For a premium as little as 396 Ghana cedis for a whole year, you can add up to 6 family members to your Ayo annual policy. You can pay your premiums, renew your policy, and manage your cover right from the Momo app. No paperwork, no stress. Claims are simple, fast, and paid directly to you or your beneficiary via mobile money should an unexpected event occur. Visit the Momo app, select financial services, then insure, and choose Ayo annual cover and follow the prompts or dial *928*101# to sign up today. Remember, your family members must be between 1 to 69 years old, and you as a policyholder must be between 18 to 64 years to sign up on Ayo. Ayo, because you care. Underwritten by Sanlam Alliance Life Insurance Ghana Limited, regulated by the National Insurance Commission.
Your business is as strong as the people behind it. That's why smart companies in Ghana and across the continent trust Hot Jobs Africa for all their HR needs. We handle it all: recruitment and placement, labor outsourcing, HR consultancy, corporate training, expatriate management, and even staff busing. With 100% dedicated support, you're never doing it alone. Reach us today on 020-433-6004. Email info@hotjobsafrica.org or visit hotjobsafrica.org. Great businesses are built on great people. Let the experts handle it. Think HR, think Hot Jobs Africa.
Since inception, almost 100% of Ashesi University students have found jobs, started businesses, or gone on to graduate school within 6 months of graduation. From Accra to Nairobi, London to New York, Ashesi graduates are noticed and are leading successful careers. If you dream of a rewarding life and career, an Ashesi education prepares you just for that. Learn more about applying to Ashesi at ashesi.edu.gh. Remember, admission is ongoing.
At the top bar, hungry customers are waiting because a penalty is about to be taken. Abna has bent the jollof because she was celebrating Ghana's goal. Everything can wait because it's the FIFA World Cup 2026. Catch all 104 games live on SuperSport on DSTV from 11th June to 19th July. Reconnect from as little as 58 Ghana cedis per DSTV, your home of entertainment.
Last year was the first. This year, we go bigger.
2.0, Charlie.
Accra, get ready. From the 28th to the 31st of May, 2026, the ultimate auto and homes fair lands once again at Good Park, Accra Mall. Looking for a new car?
Push to start.
Your dream home.
Home sweet home.
Or the latest home appliances to spruce up your space.
Soft life vibe.
This is your one-stop shop for the best mortgage deals, expert advice, and unbeatable offers from our auto, real estate, and home appliances partners. Don't just dream it. Come to Good Park from the 28th to the 31st of May 2026 and own something special.
Save the date.
Wheels and Homes Fair is powered by Fidelity Bank Ghana Limited. Fidelity Bank. Believe with us.
If I believe with us, Fidelity. If I know I need your side, Fidelity.
Coffee in your cup. Enjoy on the set. The Super Morning Show is always the best. On Joy 99.7 FM.
Oh, you're going in the Uber because you have to be tough. Put it baby, then I will sign it up. Papa, me, when you know I'm a accident. I saw me done for by now. I am saying, I got to sorrow. You thought I'd lose the screw. Yeah, she me promise say we gonna keep tattoos. Now red flag now. Who ya me the Nino? What to my command? It's too late. Even though I did my duty, even when you never need it, could I be somebody not my best friend? Me to na na na. Want to me cause I got what could I know I am? So you took my tire bike. Tempe was in the tempe. JJ what happened, J? So you took my tire bike. Tempe was in the tempe. JJ what happened, J? So you took my tire bike. That's how I am. Why am
Yeah, and that's Kwabna. Aso remix. Aso at 20. I asked him the last time that Kwabna, after 20 years, you are still blaming Aso. Why? Says, oh, if your wife goes to have something to do with your friend and what. Charlie, 20 years, let it go. Even human beings, upon all our sins, God sent his son to come and die for us. And then we can't forgive. Why? Why?
Forgive and forget.
Yeah, forgive and forget. But you know, I think that music industry, Akakakra. Because
is it a current one? Or?
Yeah, this industry, Akakakra. Because look, I expected the female artist to have jumped onto this one. Or Kwabna himself should have got some of
to
them
do a cover, yeah.
To respond.
Yeah.
Then the ASO
a rendition.
Yeah, but you know, we go to sleep.
Is it something like that? Or maybe I'm just having a deja vu. I mean,
okay, you know, girls.
Girls, yeah. Oh, Quade, yeah. Triple M did,
boys.
Yeah, boys. Yeah. Triple M, how?
Yeah. You see, so those
ladies.
Charlie, you see, the good old days.
Yeah.
The good old days, Charlie.
Triple M, they were my favorite back in the days.
Girls.
Yeah.
I'm not lost.
Girls, yeah. Oh, you giving us that?
I'm trying to find that for you.
Oh, can't wait to hear that. Yeah.
Comfort did,
I used to jam to that at parties, at our days. Those days, man. But I think. I don't know, maybe the music that we're producing now, you see this Kwabna song, for instance, I saw, you still listen to it. This is the remix, actually, but it's still fresh, But these days,
I think those days they were telling stories, and the stories made sense.
Yeah.
But now, we are just vibing to the tunes,
Why?
Some people call it perishable music. They say the music is now like tomatoes, right?
Yeah.
Perishable music.
What is Citizen Ato doing here? Citizen Ato.
What is perishable music?
The one we're doing these days.
I see. And what? Okay, so there's a hit. They jump to it a little bit, and then it becomes extinct. I see. Okay, but let him give you a few, so that we let that story trend. Presidential, you know what to follow. Hey, Charlie.
I should name some of them. Some of the perishable music. Should I?
Don't look for trouble for yourself. Where's Obeti? I'm trying to find the. Obeti can. I'm trying to find Okonfo Kwade's girls.
Yeah.
Look, but I'll tell you something.
Tell me.
That I think he used Atungo did a bit of the string element of the beginning of the tune. It's just amazing.
Yeah.
I love the beat. I'm a beats person, so anytime I hear something that has a lot of good beat and a lot of vibe, it's just something else. Yeah. It's just a shame that Komfo Kwade has still not been able to pull himself out of that whole situation. But listen, he's also made a massive contribution to the industry. There's no doubt about that.
True.
Yeah, man.
Legend forever.
Okay, so I think I've seen the Triple M one. So this is by Triple M. Okay, so you listen to this one. So you see, this is Triple M, and this is the original one by Comfort Quade. Listen.
Boys, ya wadu, sani pe,
Yeah, so you see, this is Quade with Boys. Yeah, Boys. Yeah, you understand. Then Triple M came with it. So I mean, I think that one of a young artist, Sina Soul, Adina, could have just jumped onto Kwabna's album.
Yeah, that would have been a big
something.
Yeah,
to drop. Let's get into some exchange.
Yeah,
drop by drop, and then that's it.
But hopefully we're gonna get something like that. I'm just trying to be optimistic. Something like that. Now that you've said it, I'm sure.
We've been saying this for the past 5 months since he dropped it last.
The remix.
Yeah, none of them. That's why I agree with A+ when he says that don't try to stop the beef between Shatawale and Stonebwoy. The industry needs it.
Yeah. Healthy rivalry.
Yeah, it's cool. Yeah. They shouldn't fight.
They shouldn't fight. Yeah,
fight. But Charlie, we need that. Drop the lyrics.
Yeah.
Then the boys will dance to it.
Yeah, and then the competition would, continue. But then if you kill the healthy rivalry, then we all become complacent. We all go to bed, and
of course,
nothing happens.
All of us will go to bed.
Yeah.
No. But look, I know we don't talk about how stressful it can be to figure out, the nourishing breakfast to give kids every morning. Charlie, it's so stressful. Do you want this? No. I don't want this. But that's why Milo All-in-One is such a great option. It has a creamy, delicious taste that kids can't have enough of. But there's more to the Milo All-in-One than the rich, milky, chocolatey taste. There's more goodness in every pack, okay? Just take a moment to read the back of pack and see for yourself. It's important nutrients combined with malt that supports energy release, cocoa for that rich taste, and milk for calcium to support them as they grow. So keep choosing Milo All-in-One. Not just for that special taste, but also for the nourishing goodness. Milo, energy to go further. But if you're looking for, if you're looking to source medical equipment to connect with reliable healthcare suppliers, then you need to know about the World Health Expo, WHS, happening in Lagos this June. You'll find over 500 exhibitors, from more than 40 countries, covering medical equipment, pharmaceuticals, diagnostics, and digital health. Everything you need to grow your healthcare business all in one place. So from the 2nd to the 4th of June 2026 at the Landmark Center in Lagos. Entry is completely free. Register now at worldhealthexpo.com/visit-Lagos for more information. But of course, you know that life doesn't stand still for you. It doesn't wait for you to be prepared. It just moves on. The best you can do for yourself is to prepare for life instead. Well, you're asking me how. I'll tell you. A flexible policy like the Old Mutual Legacy Transition Plan to help build a legacy that offers you cover of up to 300,000 with no underwriting, greater flexibility with no limits to the lives you can cover up to age 80, and an uninterrupted cover, no lapse, enabling you to secure what matters most in the simplest of ways. You also get to enjoy the flexibility to update your cover every 5 years. Exciting, right? Dial *378*3# to request a call for the Old Mutual Legacy Transition Plan today, and let's get you a plan that works for you and your family. Old Mutual do great things every day, okay? But look, this 2026, Maxwell and Gemma, don't let lend me something small ruin long-time relationships.
Yeah.
Say yes to that I can afford it feeling.
Yes, I can.
With an ABSA credit card. With an ABSA credit card, you get up to 55 interest-free days, flexible limits, worldwide acceptance to pay now and sort it out later, and up to 40% discount offerings from the Alliance partners. Visit an ABSA bank branch to apply for an ABSA credit card today. Your story matters, ABSA. Okay, quiet there with girls. No, boys. I beg your pardon. Boys. Hey, why am I calling girls? Boys. But lots of messages. Now, this one from Uncle Paul says, Winston, a huge part of the problem is from our land use and spatial planning. There is no robust system for overseeing physical development in our towns and cities. Even now, with massive development we see on road construction, there does not appear to be any real plan for big underground drainage, which are covered to make for sidewalks with no opportunity for folks dropping later to choke drains. It looks like the so-called U-drains that are a feature of most of our urban highways are not the right fix. I think the various professional institutions, say Institution of Engineers, Architects, must take a more active interest in providing guidance on all public projects touching on the spatial environment. I trust you find a way to get these bodies to speak up. And this one says, I'm a resident of Adenkrebi, one of the communities where the Dakubi River runs. Dredging the Dakubi River in our community will hold a lot of water coming from Ibri and gradually release into the Odo River. At this stage, government should acquire the land, thereby taking it away from the control of the traditional authority. If we don't do it now, very soon people will start filling the area to build, just as that happened at Abukubi, where I grew up. While we mitigate, we must take steps now to prevent, Daniel. And it's so true. Look, the Odo River, I've seen people building very close to the Odo River. And this one says the Koli Lagoon, which holds most of the water, has been filled and blocked, leaving a small gutter at where we now call Sodom and Gomorrah. The Osu Klote Lagoon now has humans living in it. What's wrong with us? What's wrong with us? Gemma, my friend Selassie Akabutu, aka Shiloza, is asking, who's the lady co-hosting the show with you? So, Gemma Apia, or like I call you, G-Man.
Gemma Apia. That's the name.
I told Gemma that I'll drop this song for her. This song. This song is an old song, High Life in G major. High Life in G major. Okay. High Life in G major. That's one. Okay. High Life in G major. Okay. I think G-Man.
G-Man song.
Yeah. See, G-Man.
So
once you mention your name as Gemma, it takes us to okay. So let's enjoy the song. And you understand why. Listen to the song. Oh, Obete, come and look for the song for me. It's not playing. Yeah, Sembeng.
You're up to mischief this morning.
Why you don't want me to, bring this song to you? Obete, come and look for High Life in G major for me, by G-Man. I need to drop it for Gemma Apia this morning. High Life in G major. Look for that one for me. But look, Mijo is here. Ghanaians, we promised you something special and it's finally here. Mijo on the Ghana Post GPS app is still offering affordable rides, accurate pickups, easy deliveries, and multiple ride options, all in one app. So whether you're heading to work, school, an event, or sending a package, Mijo is committed to making your journey easier and more convenient. To get started, download the Ghana Post GPS app on Google Play Store or the App Store. Register with your details and enjoy your first ride with a 30% discount. Drivers, now this is your opportunity to earn more with freedom and flexibility. No commissions, no hidden charges. Just pay 24 cedis a day, ride all day, and keep 100% of your earnings. Ready to start earning? Download the Ghana Post Mijo Drive app on the Google Play Store or iOS App Store and join the movement today. Mijo, made by Ghanaians for Ghanaians. I like this, okay? You just pay 24 because the drivers have been complaining that, Charlie, you have to pay too much, rates. So if it's just 24 cedis and you're good to go, you enjoy 100%.
Yeah.
Charlie, why not? Let's enjoy it, okay? But if you need fuel, make the smart stop at Star Oil, Ghana's largest oil marketing company. With over 240 stations nationwide, Star Oil gives you high quality fuel, great service, and real value for money. This is why many Ghanaians are switching to Star Oil. And with a Star card, you can enjoy safe cashless fueling and easy expense tracking. So wherever you go, choose Star Oil for your quality and affordable fuel. But the Ghana Revenue Authority is reminding all persons registered for VAT that VAT and communication service tax returns for April 2026 should be submitted on the VAT and CST returns form not later than Friday the 29th of May, which is the last working day of the month. Fill your VAT and CST returns early and avoid payment of penalties. For VAT, the penalty is 500 Ghana cedis and a further penalty of 10 Ghana cedis each day that the return is not submitted. For CST operators, late filing of returns attract a pecuniary penalty of 2,000 Ghana cedis and a further penalty of 500 cedis for each day the return is not submitted. Remember to submit the April 2026 returns not later than Friday 29th May, which is the last working day of the month, and avoid paying penalties. So get in touch, kindly get in contact with us by email info@gra.gov.gh and call our toll-free line 0800 900 110 or by WhatsApp on 055 299 0000 and 0200 631664. And this is signed the Commissioner General. Okay, so this is very, very important. Make sure you go and file your returns. So live here on the Soul Morning Show. Let's see whether we have lots of your messages. But let's get interactive. Join us on X. Use the hashtag JoySMS. Then on WhatsApp 055 1111997. Okay, so I think I've seen it now. Let's see if it's going to work. Okay, High Life in Gemma. You know, this is High Life in G major. You know the song?
Yeah, I don't know the lyrics. I'm so bad at that.
Oh, so how do you enjoy music?
Once I can dance to it.
Oh, okay. Yeah. You like dancing? Oh, okay.
Oh, in my bedroom.
Oh, okay. I mean, this one from G-Man, High Life in G major. It was a very popular one. Yeah, it was very popular when we were growing up. Yeah, we had our own rendition of it, our own version of it. Yeah.
Would you want to try singing that?
No. I'm not going to try singing this morning.
Just like the South African anthem. When we were growing up, we had our own
bad boy.
Bad boy.
So this is
High
Life in G major. And this one is for you, Gemma. But stay with us. Keep your messages coming. Join us on X. Use the hashtag JoySMS. Then on WhatsApp 055 1111997. I still want to know what we can do to deal with flooding in this country. Stay with us. We'll be right back after these.
Did you know that Ghana currently spends more than 8 billion Ghana cedis annually importing food that can be produced locally? That is why this June, Joy Business and the Super Morning Show, in partnership with the Federation of Associations of Ghanaian Exporters, FAGE, bring you the Joy Agribusiness Month 2026 under the theme From Soil to Sovereignty, Building Ghana's Agricultural Self-Reliance Through Innovation. Join us on the Joy Super Morning Show, Joy News, and across Joy Business platforms for a month-long national conversation on Ghana's food security and agribusiness future. Week 1 focuses on government policy, trade and financing for food sovereignty. Week 2 explores research, innovation, mechanization and live coverage of the Ghana Horticulture Expo 2026 from the 11th to the 13th of June at the State House forecourt. Week 3 examines infrastructure, value addition, youth participation and agricultural financing, while Week 4 highlights opportunities across key horticulture value chains. The final week looks at consumer power and Ghana's roadmap to food sovereignty by 2030. Stay tuned to Joy FM and Joy News.
In Ghana, planning ahead is something we grew up with. It's in the small things. Filling your barrels and buckets just in case the taps don't flow tomorrow. Parents buying school shoes 2 or 3 sizes too big so you can grow into them. Or wrapping your books carefully so that they can be passed down to the next child. It's how we've always looked out for the future. Quietly, thoughtfully, every day.
For 20 years, we've understood what Ghanaians have always known. Planning today secures tomorrow.
It's the reason we provided life insurance solutions for every aspect of your future. Star Life didn't introduce planning ahead, we only made it better. Why? Because it's who you've always been. Star Life, your solid partner for life.
We are Star Life, your solid partner for life.
The 12th Ishmael Yamson and Associates Roundtable Conference is here. Under the theme Unlocking the Next Quarter Century, this conference will spotlight the ideas and strategies shaping Africa's future. BRT 2026 will feature a distinguished speaker lineup including the Minister of Finance, Honorable Kasiel Atuforsen, the Minister of Energy and Green Transition, Honorable Dr. John Jinapo, the CTO of Huawei Technologies Company, Augustine Chu, the Chairman of the National Development Planning Commission, Dr. Nee Moy Thompson, and renowned Pan-African activist, Professor PLO Lumumba. Join us on the 28th of May 2026 from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. at the Movenpick Ambassador Hotel. Register now at brt.ieyamson.com. BRT 2026 is in partnership with Goldfields, Huawei, MTN, Tex Genesis, Nosme, Gassam, UMB, Lofton Keys Properties, Coronation Insurance, Unicam, Fiducia Data Solutions, Brasica, Coral Reef Innovation Africa, Guosevo, as well as Mojo Pay and People's Pension. Official media partners, Joy Business.
The World Cup is coming, and this time you're not just watching it, you're living it. Match Experience Hospitality is giving you front row access to football's biggest stage in absolute style. Think VIP stadium seating, exclusive lounges, gourmet dining, and priority access. No stress, no hassle, just pure football luxury. This isn't just a ticket. This is the World Cup experience. With over a decade as an official FIFA sales agent, Match Experience Hospitality knows exactly how to turn a match into a lifetime memory. So upgrade your World Cup. Call 055-155-1119. Visit matchexphospitality.com or walk into any Absa Bank branch, our official banking partner today. Match Experience Hospitality. Don't just watch the game, live it. Match Experience Hospitality is doing this with Absa Bank as its official banking partner and Glyco as your official travel insurance partner.
Achedia Kessie Electroland Ghana Limited Ye Mamo Achedia Kessie for our loyal customers because your loyalty deserves more. Ye Mamo Achedia Kessie pa. Big rewards for you and me from Accra to Tamale all over Ghana. Electroland Ye #1. Just buy your favorite Samsung, TCL, Media and Nasco Electronics from any Electroland showroom or authorized reseller store nationwide. Dial *928*8888# or go to register.electrolandraffles.com and enter our weekly and monthly draws and stand a chance to win big. From TVs, ACs, fridges, gas cookers, washing machines, sound towers, mobile phones, and more rewards just for you. Approved by MLA Caritas Platform. Electroland Ghana Limited. Rewarding your loyalty the big way. Terms and conditions apply.
Every day, the grind goes on. We chase the money. We chase the jobs. But sometimes, everything can wait.
Ghana have done it. Ghana heading to the 5th World Cup.
And in that moment, nothing else matters. Everything can wait. FIFA World Cup time has so, and all 104 games are live on SuperSport on GoTV from 11th June to 19th July. Reconnect today from as little as 98 Ghana cedis per GoTV. Love it.
Did you know that Ghana currently spends more than 8 billion Ghana cedis annually importing food that can be produced locally? That is why this June, Joy Business and the Super Morning Show, in partnership with the Federation of Associations of Ghanaian Exporters, FAGE, bring you the Joy Agribusiness Month 2026 under the theme From Soil to Sovereignty, Building Ghana's Agricultural Self-Reliance Through Innovation. Join us on the Joy Super Morning Show, Joy News, and across Joy business platforms for a month-long national conversation on Ghana's food security and agribusiness future. Week 1 focuses on government policy, trade and financing for food sovereignty. Week 2 explores research, innovation, mechanization and live coverage of the Ghana Horticulture Expo 2026 from the 11th to the 13th of June at the State House forecourt. Week 3 examines infrastructure, value addition, youth participation and agricultural financing, while Week 4 highlights opportunities across key horticulture value chains. The final week looks at consumer power and Ghana's roadmap to food sovereignty by 2030. Stay tuned to Joy FM and Joy News.
Coffee in your cup and joy on the set. The Super Morning Show is always the best bet on Joy 99.7 FM.
Natadia Danaho, Miss Brad and home, Wagina, Shining Shoe, Wafano, Wabafamia Wopidam, Akadabane, what's your Bakwa night club, Yabaka Postra, Asabaswa, Honia Sanwa, Barrawaswan and Maswa Peppy. What is here? Who I was with you and what pity? Aquadano, dear, and who had you? Why your baby, I would tell home, or baby, or Budimu, and Pamudia, Mamma, Petre, me, Nayo, Aquadawe, Mara, and one of the Pumia, Premaniba, will be out and camp, mobile phone guy, kids way guy, a love guy, and fried rice guy, made out your what you feel, while else will it be, made out your what you feel, what shall I put down, made out your what you feel, no, while else will it be, I am a year, I am a Kubia, why not me? Why not me? I do. I am in you. I am in Kubia, why not me? Why not me? I do. I am in you. I am in Kubia, why not me? Why not me? I do. I am in you. I am in
The Super Morning Show is always the best bet. Joy 99.7 FM.
Your baby, why should he? Sabano, your parano, and I do be a bunny, the man, parano, parano, your parano, so I do not tata. Your baby, why should he? Sabano, your parano, and I do be a bunny, the man, parano, would you end him? Hediana, Waba, Cecilia, I am friend, Wabania, friend, what that's how I know what other. Bay out that was you come on the tackle, and Sumuma Bibia, who I would have better. A man of Flower Tadia, what a company, what the Tias 1 minute. I felt you and I walk with it. Whatever I was saying, one man sanctioned and nearby redeem, and away any partner, Saban, what the more, what the Mufua, why is it was here that Tosso, Peter Sacado, would you have turned you was also what did I tell you what Tonya Masako? Sabano, Baku and Pimu, who died and walk of a head. Your parano, so I do not tata. Your baby, parano, why should he? Sabano, your parano, and I do be a bunny, a man, parano, parano, your parano, so I do not tata. Your baby, parano.
Yeah, and that's Quade with Obano. But I think we can enjoy this one too. Last one.
When they wine walk out, so what come forth and call. When they wine walk out, so what come forth and call. Would be a jealousy, my favorite thing. Miss Yashabra, I want them wine walk out, so what come forth and call. When they wine walk out, so what come forth and call. When they wine walk out, so what come forth and call. Jealousy, my favorite thing. Miss Yashabra, I want them wine walker. So what come forth and call. What's your wood? Why you some man can't cut? So do Miss Yama to answer what your wood be. I am some man can't cut. Man, Matthias, your wood, I am in some man can't cut. The woman come in, men and picture. Casa, pay and meet here, my whoop, ya, I want to meet here, Samanusia, how, so, Buddha, Rasa, Puda, Mr. Coming down, Ran now, Casa, Confuasa, Machu animals who are Yakate, Woods Radata, Minsra, Wobia, Sadia, Confu Pada, one wine, Wonyobia, Wayasiam Panibia, then could have them to Sakurable to a Nubiana, Nikata Muse can, and so couldn't share Muma, one would in the Diagram, what time is not quite time, Mobia, Siame, my famous Kwame, Candia won't slow, when they wine walk up, so what come forth and call.
Yeah, Comforce Call. I think this was in 2004, right? Yeah, I think so. This was the album title, Comforce Call. Yeah, I remember that. Where were you in 2004?
2004.
Yeah, say the truth.
Oh,
Say the truth and shame the devil.
2004. I was doing a lot of things back then.
Don't worry.
Yeah.
2004. I was in the university, and you know the song Charlie at the time.
Yeah, we're mates.
Hey. You and who were mates? Agbagba.
Yeah.
No, you and I were not mates.
Oh, we're not?
No, I didn't write Wasi.
Okay, it's okay.
You know when I meet you, part of the reason I'm happy is that I have a lot of old friends who O level and A level. So when you say, "Oh, Charlie," you know, when I wrote SSE, you say, but you write SSE. Charlie. So when I see you Wasi writers, I'm like,
big man days.
I you guys right. Me, I don't write Wasi. Me, I write SSE. Take it like that. Take it like that, Charlie. Gone were the days.
Yeah.
When we were where were you?
We were doing a lot of things, you know.
It's good to do a lot of things. Lots of your messages now. Prosper Domenu from Dakoman says, "Blessed day, Winston, and your wonderful co-host of the Super Morning Show, Special Eid Mubarak Edition. I perfectly understand you when you make the argument that it would be difficult to shift this particular holiday to Friday because of its religious nature. But I also think that since Friday is a major worship day for Muslims, it would have been prudent to have shifted the day to Friday, Winston. It was about time we took a second look at the number of holidays we have in this country and reduce it to a reasonable number because there are too many holidays and a cost to the state and businesses. Wishing everyone a pleasant day. Prosper Domenu from Dakoman." Prosper makes a very important point. But you see, religious holidays are difficult to move.
Exactly, because of the significance, of the day. Yeah.
You see? Yeah, so I mean, look, why not? I'd love that Friday is a holiday.
Yeah.
So that many of you can sleep.
Yeah.
Have a long weekend.
We'll be at work all the time.
Yeah.
But
I mean, just imagine moving a Christmas, 25th December holiday to another day. No, the day loses its significance. Yeah, it's not.
So Prosper, great point that you've made. But like Krobedu says, told Kofi Abrifa Kofi, what can Sempa buy him? That's one time fat. Because Charlie, when it comes to religion, it's one thing that people would do everything to protect. But from tomorrow till Sunday, Accra, get ready for the ultimate auto and homes fair at the Good Park Accra Mall. If you're looking for a new car, you want one, or Gemma, or maybe your dream home or the latest home appliance to spruce up your space, there's your one stop for the best mortgage deals, best advice, unbeatable offers from our auto, real estate, and home appliances partners. Just don't dream it. Come to the Good Park from the 28th to 31st of May and own something special. Wheels and Homes Fair are inspired by Fidelity Bank Ghana Limited. Fidelity Bank, believe with us. And the 12th Ishmael Yamson and Associates roundtable conference is here, and this time around it's a premium. It's a premium business platform bringing together leaders, investors, policymakers, entrepreneurs, and industry experts in one focused environment to connect, collaborate, and create outcomes that matter. Now, under the theme Unlocking the Next Quarter Century, the conference will spotlight the ideas and strategies shaping Africa's future across digital infrastructure, trade and integration, energy and industry, leadership and governance, and societal development. BRT 2026 will feature a distinguished speaker lineup, including Finance Minister Atoforsen, Energy and Green Transition Minister John Jinapo, Augustine Chiu, CTO Huawei Technologies, Dr. Nimoy Thompson, Chairman NDPC, and renowned Pan-African activist Professor P.L.O. Lumumba. You can't miss this. It's happening tomorrow, the 28th of May 2026, from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. at the Movenpick Ambassador Hotel. Register now at brt.ieyamson.com. BRT 2026 is in partnership with Goldfields, Huawei, MTN, Test Genesis, Nosme, Gas MUMB, Loft and Keys Properties, Coronation Insurance, Unichem, Fiducia Data Solutions, Brassica, MojoPay, and People's Pensions, Coral Reef Innovation, Africa, and Guesovo. Official media partners, Joy Business. Let me tell you about Drive EV GH, because look, let them welcome you to the future of mobility in Ghana. Because at Drive EV GH, they're not just selling electric cars, they're launching a movement. All electric, all stars, zero fuel, zero noise. Cut your transport costs by up to 70%. That's right. No more oil changes, engine repairs, no long queues at gas stations. Drive now, pay later, no deposit, no excuses. Thanks to the amazing bank partners, you get instant approval, great interest rates, and flexible terms. Want that luxury electric vehicle is yours today, and when it's time to recharge, they've got you covered with X-Charge EV, their blazing fast smart charging network, fully self-serve, app-enabled, and growing fast across Ghana. So whether you're a smart driver, a forward-thinking business, or someone chasing sustainability goals and SDG success, this is your moment. So are you ready to ride the revolution? Drive EV GH, Ghana's #1 electric car company. Visit their showroom at Burma Hill on the Mahama Road. For inquiries, call 0596 513056 or 0554 136410. Drive EV GH, drive into a sustainable future. So, Maxwell and Gemma, how are you planning for your future? Look, planning for your future begins with the decisions you make today.
Yeah.
So save and invest early with EDC to build wealth and retire comfortably. One clear sign of financial growth is when your money starts working for you through steady returns and long-term wealth creation. With EDC, you get professional fund management, flexible investment options, the potential for higher returns than ordinary savings, and financial security for retirement and future goals. Your financial independence is possible with EDC, so sign up today. Call 0302 610 400 or WhatsApp 0509 268414. But this World Cup in June, there are those who will be going to watch and there are those who will be living the experience. I want you to live the experience. So pay attention.
Okay.
Because with over a decade as an official FIFA sales agent, Much Experience Hospitality knows exactly how to turn a match into a lifetime memory and is giving you front row access to football's biggest stage in absolute style. Think VIP stadium seating, exclusive lounges, gourmet dining, and priority access. No stress, no hassle, just pure football luxury. This isn't just a ticket, it's the World Cup experience. It only comes once every 4 years, so why experience is just like another game. Upgrade your World Cup experience, call 0551 551119. Visit matchexphospitality.com or walk into any Absa Bank branch, their official banking partner. For more information and payment, Match Experience Hospitality. Don't just watch the game, live it. The 2026 World Cup experience is brought to you by Match Experience Hospitality with Absa Bank as official banking partner and Glyco as the official travel insurance partner. Okay, let's live the World Cup experience. Don't just go watch it. But you know, Electroland Ghana is giving you weekly and monthly big rewards when you buy Samsung, TCL Media, and NASCO Electronics anywhere in Ghana and from any authorized dealer or reseller. Just buy your LED smart TVs, split ACs, double door fridges, auto grill gas cookers, washing machines, sound towers, microwaves, blenders, mobile phones, and more from Samsung, TCL Media, and NASCO. And dial star 928 star 8888 hash or go to register.electrolandraffles.com to enter the weekly and monthly draws. It is approved by NLA on the Caritas platform. Electroland Ghana Limited, rewarding your patronage the big way. T's and C's apply. But Maxwell, you know how we do it, eh? When you cross over, you're graduating, you win, or it is a big win, new arrival, the people dust you with powder, right?
Yes, they do.
Yeah,
I want money, I don't want powder.
Well, let me tell you what's happening right now, thanks to MTN, because people are upgrading to 4G, and trust me, the powder is flying everywhere. Grab the brand new HMD ARC for just 899 cedis and enjoy 2.5 gigabyte data every single month for 6 months. New phone, fast 4G, nice pictures, free data, more social media every month. Once you call there before they say it's only you left, visit any MTN service center and dealer shops nationwide to grab your HMD ARC today. But if you're looking to upgrade your workspace or restock your essentials, Kingdom Books has something special for you. Come through and enjoy unbeatable deals on all their stationery needs, from notebooks, pens, printers, to school and office supplies. Whether you're a student, teacher, or business owner, we've got everything to keep you organized and productive. And that's not all. Transform your space with their stylish and affordable home and office furniture, from comfortable office chairs and study desk to modern home pieces that bring life to your space. Quality meets affordability right here. Big discounts up to 70% quality products. Bring your family, tell a friend, and don't miss out on these amazing offers at Kingdom Books Yard Sales. Venue, Kingdom Books Office at Osu from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. daily. Kingdom Books Yard Sales Shop Smart Save Big. For inquiries, visit contacting numbers and stationery on 0501 401050 or 0244 311 955. So live here on the Super Morning Show on Joy 99.7 FM. Stay with us. We'll be right back after these messages.
Every mosquito started run away. Oh, come on, tonton preko. Sasso, me say come on, tonton preko. Oh, come on, tonton preko. Sasso, come tonton preko. Nani sham ne die, demonstronko.
This advert is FDA approved.
Never felt this free before. I'm high and I'm getting higher.
Welcome to the Joy Sports World Cup Minute with me, Daniel Cranting. FIFA has introduced major rule changes to eradicate time wasting, improve match tempo, and updates disciplinary protocols. The key updates include a visible 5-second countdown to throw-ins and goal kicks. If it takes longer, throw-ins result in a turnover of possession, while delayed goal kicks award a corner kick to the opposing team. Players being subbed off have exactly 10 seconds to leave the pitch. If they take longer, their incoming teammates must wait a minute on the sidelines, temporarily leaving the team with a player short. Any player receiving off-field treatment must leave the field of play and must wait off the pitch for 1 minute before returning, unless the injury was caused by a card-worthy foul. The VAR system can now review decisions regarding a second yellow card and corner kicks if a clear and obvious error has occurred. And that's all for the Joy Sports World Cup Minute with me, Daniel Cranting.
The bottom line has been drawn and history is calling. 2 giants, 1 trophy. Will this be Arsenal's first ever Champions League trophy? Or is PSG lifting it again for the second time in a row? Join your #1 entertainment radio station, Hits 103.9 FM at the Aviation Social Center as we watch Arsenal versus PSG battle on a giant screen. Ghana, get ready for the Hits FM Rep Your Jersey 2026. This year, we've ramped up the excitement with sports quiz, soccer tournament, the Champions League anthem competition, esports, jammer, and more. All roads lead to the Aviation Social Center. Swag up your jerseys. Wear your football club jersey proudly. And let's all meet at the Aviation Social Center from 10 a.m. to late. Mark the date, Saturday, 30th May 2026. And get ready for lots of fun with friends and family. Entertainment with your favorite Hits FM personalities. Music with a Hits FM DJ squad. And amazing prizes to be won from 10 a.m. to the climax of the UEFA Champions League finale match in grand style. The Hits FM Rep Your Jersey 2026 is powered by Joy Sports with support from Joy Prime, Joy News, Joy FM, and My Joy Online, and proudly sponsored by TCL, Inspire Greatness, Star Oil, still quality and affordable fuel for all. Soccer Bet, your best bet for sports betting. Didi Shito, Efiedienye, Heineken, share the passion. Twisco chocolate food drink, power your dream. Ashesi University, educating the next generation of ethical and entrepreneurial leadership for Africa. Ayuda, Ghana's #1 services app, Abaco Services, baby. Franco Trading Enterprise, still phone Papa Pafi. Day by day men, strong and refined. The skincare you deserve. Heritage Christian University, educating compassionate entrepreneurial leaders. Citizen Sports Mall, level up your game. Aqua Natural Mineral Water, Obenumanum Bium, DSTV. Feel every moment. The Hits FM Rep Your Jersey 2026.
At the chop bar, hungry customers are waiting because a penalty is about to be taken. Abna has bent the jollof because she was celebrating Ghana's goal. Everything can wait because it's the FIFA World Cup 2026. Catch all 104 games live on SuperSport on DSTV from 11th June to 19th July. Reconnect from as little as 58 Ghana cedis per. DSTV, your home of entertainment.
Right, welcome back and thank you very much for staying with us here on the Super Morning Show on Joy 99.7 FM. It's a Wednesday edition, okay, midweek edition, of course, the 8th edition And it's only 4 minutes to 10. It means our time is up. What would you say finally, Maxwell Agbagba and Jema Apia?
I want to say Eid Mubarak to all our Muslim brothers. Yes, Eid Mubarak to all of them. May Allah accept our prayers and sacrifices, and let's draw all the lessons from Eid al-Adha. Sacrificial. Let's be selfless. Let's be obedient, just like Prophet Ibrahim was to Allah. Yes.
Gemma.
Amen. Amen to that. Where is the meat?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. They will find you and give you the meat.
Please share the meat. Please share the meat. But I hope
coming.
you enjoy the holiday. Yeah.
Yes, of course. It's important we all enjoy. So to all my Muslim brothers and sisters, Eid Mubarak to all of you. And feel free to invite me.
Yeah. I'm on standby, actually.
Feel free to invite. Let me say good morning to my friend that I call Malam Janga, Redwan Idrisu.
In fact, we are on standby. I'm not eating lunch today.
Okay.
No breakfast. In fact, I skipped breakfast because of...
for you. Yes, this is one from Okomfo Kwade. From his first album. This is Aseti. Let's enjoy. Sharp. My name is Winston Amoah, and